It's the weekly wicked web show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the weekly wicked web show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say.
It's
the weekly wicked web show. It's the weekly wicked web show.
Oh, God. My bad. Yo! What up, though? TeamMUJ in the motherfucking house for a brand new episode of the Weekly Wicked Webshow. Before we hop full into everything, everyone will be, like, I guess most of us will be joining here. Pilot's in the green room right now. We'll bring him in a second. Last week, we were on the channel, but technically, like, we weren't here long. Okay, it was just, we're good. So last week we were on the channel. This is another one of those times where you get back-to-back weeks for the actual Weekly Wicked Web Show, where the Weekly Wicked Web Show is actually weekly.
Oh my God, it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've done it twice, like lately, which is pretty wild. You know,
upcoming shows that we'll be talking about
this show. Hell yeah,
in this show.
Last week we did come on to the channel for about a 45-minute episode live from RamenCon 2022. Yeah. We'll talk definitely more about that throughout the show. I do, like, one of the things that I have to say for sure is that if you guys tuned into that web show last week, thank you very much. If you've watched it since then, thank you very much. We've done 2 web shows this year that were at events. You guys know the Gathering of the Juggalos for sure, and then now RamenCon. Both extremely different type of spots where we've done it. Gathering of the Juggalos was dope as fuck. We got to perform. We got to stream the show in front of main stage at the Gathering. That was live as fuck. For RamenCon, the room that we got to do the panel or the web show out of was dope as fuck.
Man. That was.
Walking into that shit,
insane.
Yeah,
you know, I didn't think it'd be like that though.
No, I didn't know what to expect.
Right, like,
and I didn't know what kind of room we would be in. And when we first saw the room, I was like, "Holy shit!" And if you guys were there live and you guys got to see the room and you guys got to sit in the room with us, it was fucking badass. And honestly, to cut some of the clips out, like, well, we cut that Darby clip out, and hearing people react was dope as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to bring Pogler, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Tonight we will be talking RamenCon recap. We'll be talking more in depth about the Junta. We may have a special guest coming in to talk about the Junta with us. We'll be talking new Darby O'Trill, and more new Darby O'Trill. We'll be talking new Hex. We'll be talking Wicked Warlords, Halloween, all that shit. Honestly, like, we are in spooky season, and for a year now I've been hanging on to this footage of high strangeness.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it. From the mountains of Tennessee.
Oh.
All right, so I've been holding on to this video of high strangeness, and I just don't know. I didn't post it on YouTube. Like, literally, this video has never been posted. I came across it on my GoPro sometime last year, and really haven't known what to do with the footage since then. It's definitely high strangeness. It's either a cryptid, a ghost, or something. And I think that this month, here on the Weekly Wicked Web Show, would be the perfect time to show this footage and talk about it. So if we have time, we will be doing it in this show. If not, we'll be doing it in a later show this month.
Right.
Just to be more of the spooky shit. But yeah, definitely, man.
We do some live, like,
I have the footage saved here, like the raw footage saved on my laptop, so I can play it, and then I'll have to play some cell phone footage then too, because it brings. My cell phone was able to grab more of the hidden light that's in this picture.
Right.
There in the video.
Who knows? Maybe Bill.
Maybe somebody could. I'd like to hear other people's opinions on this. So stick through. Tonight we might be talking about it. Trevor Douglas Lloyd would love to hear that news. Dylan Hesterly, man, we'll talk about it later in the show, but there's a chance that I'll be in the Louisville, Kentucky area soon. Locking in the details for that over the weekend. So. Right now I'm going to go ahead and bring the homie Pogler. We're going to talk to him in a while. We're going to chop it up. We're going to tell him all about RamenCon weekend and the shenanigans we got into while we're out there, and just, you know, the cool shit we got to see, and all that other good stuff. Oh my god, I just almost have the wrong fucking link, or the wrong thing. It would have been so. All right, oh, there's Pogs. What up, Pog? Hold on, let me fix my headphones, bro.
How you doing, bro?
Oh, just finally over COVID, bro.
Yeah, how was the COVID?
Oh man, that shit was bad, bro. Like I heard from multiple people, like the first time's always the worst. That was bad. Like the body aches, the sweats,
Yeah.
fucking the coughing. The headache was probably the worst thing, dude. It was 3 days long. And I mean, I was
Oh,
taking
headache.
yeah, dude. I was taking like Advil and everything, like trying to
When
fight it.
when I got it, the one time that I got it,
Yeah.
I noticed the headache too, and at first I was like, damn, like, am I that fucking hungover where this headache is just like murdering me? Because I was leaving a show. This is like, you know, because it's like serves you right type shit. Because this was January 2021. So here I was like,
right
all right,
in the
cool.
heart of it.
Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go to shows because they're doing shows again. And I did the show, and I swear I got it at the show.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where, when, or whatever, but if you guys knew where I was in the beginning of January 2021, which a lot of people know, that's where I definitely. But everybody I went with on that trip, dude, I even smoked a joint with this dude, and nothing. But dude, on the way home, I had this headache that I had never had before, and I was like,
same,
"There's no
dude."
way. Because I drink a couple of beers, but I mostly drink whiskey, and I was like, I usually don't have a headache at all. I usually maybe have heartburn or something from drinking whiskey. Dude, I had this weird headache, and I was driving I was getting gas on the Ohio Turnpike, and I was like, man, I think I got that fucking COVID shit. And seriously, like 2 days later, fucking tested positive for it. But it wasn't, honestly, it wasn't bad after the day of the headache. It really wasn't bad for me. So
yeah, it was like the way you said it. Like I was like, it was on a Monday, and I was like, I knew I had drank the day before, you know, on Sunday, and I was like, man, this ain't no hangover headache. I've had a million hangovers, and this ain't like that. This is different. My body feels weird, and it was like I started like you know, like a plane crashing and burning. Like I slowly just felt my body getting worse and worse through the day at work, and I told my boss, I'm like, yeah, I need to go home. Something's up. I don't know. I'm draining. Like, and he's like, dude, you're turning even more pale than you already are. Your lips are turning purple. Like, you should go home. So I went home and I didn't have a fever. I didn't end up losing my taste or my smell. I just had
that's where you're lucky, bro. Because seriously, for almost 6 months, and I still think it affects me. There's shit that I just can't stand the taste of anymore that I felt like I liked before. Even like I've never been like really a pop drinker at all, but like but like any kind of like fruity pop or whatever tastes like chemical, like orange pop or fucking like any crush or anything, strawberry or whatever. Bro, I had fucking Green River a couple days ago, and I haven't had Green River in like years, right?
And that shit's potent.
Dog, and it tasted just straight like chemical to me. And this is this is like almost 2 years now since I've had it, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, dude.
Hopefully you'll be all right, man. And you gotta just, you gotta take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
I took vitamins. I know you sent me that link. I ended up getting some vitamins and shit, and I was taking medicine during, but like 7 other people at work got it. So that's where I knew I got it. So like we only have 16 people at our work, dude. So more than half our fucking crew's out.
It's wild, bro, because fucking 2 years ago they would have shut every thing down and said
that's what they're saying is
right?
Like on Newsbreak and shit that there's potential of
another outbreak or whatever.
Yeah, they said we had a spike again, and it's
y'all
true.
Be careful.
Suck my dick! Hogler's still alive, bitch. So fuck this bullshit.
Honestly, dude.
I'm sorry. They'll kick us off Facebook. Yeah. Hey, it's serious. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get boosted in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Take care of
yourself and each other.
Yeah, for real, man. Like, I wouldn't wish that shit, like, on my worst enemy, dude, the way my body felt and shit, dude.
I don't know. My worst enemy, man. The bout of COVID I had, fucking... I wish that about my worst enemy. I would wish the bout of COVID I had on someone I just mildly disliked. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch,
I'm happy I'm good. Yeah. It just sucks. I missed a lot of cool shit. Like, I missed the Junta. I missed my brother's birthday. I was locked. Dude, this is the first time I've drank since I had it. Like, it's been 2 weeks now, with everything, like, time-wise and stuff. So
your M&M beard grew in a little bit more. You look like
I'm growing my beard back out for the winter, dude. It's coming. So
you really did miss a lot. Besides your brother's birthday, which I'm sure you would have had fun at.
Yeah.
But
it sucks regardless. I missed all kinds of shit, dude.
Yeah. Last week, we got to we got to do this RamenCon thing, man, and
I watched you guys. I was home when I was home. Obviously, I wasn't going anywhere. I watched the whole performance, and you guys fucking literally killed it, man. It looked like so much fun. Jiggy's walking around with a giant fucking blow up fucking thing, fucking blood.
yeah, like I bought this fucking like $4 4-foot fucking raw cone or whatever, and we blew that bitch up with like one of those fucking air things that Lydia chick, she has. We blew it up so it was like nice and tight and shit, and then
Dude,
we
it
just
looks
fucking
so funny.
At one point, Dev just kind of tossed it out in the crowd, and everyone just like fucked with it for a while. I got some cool videos with like Looney dancing down with it, and then fucking and these like fucking like on drugs anime kids started having sex with it, and then they just left with it. Like, legit, I'm on stage and I see the 4-foot joint like walking out of the door. I was like, what the fuck? Hey, honestly, like I don't even want to jump right into the Junta. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just telling you that I watched
for sure,
it.
Like,
it was so good.
I keep forgetting that, like, for the most part, a lot of it was streamed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that a lot of it was streamed because really, like, I was on stage the whole time unless I was like trying to like coordinate things. Like, really, like, we'll talk more about the Junta, but as something that with the way that like we kind of just planned it out amongst each other, Dev and I really, and then we started talking with Saw, and then started talking with Jimmy, with Darby.
I mean, no. Thanks, Trevor. Appreciate it, man.
I saw that fucking Facebook, I think, like that or whatever. But anyway, we were out just to see how the plan went, and even down to like a couple hours before, or even an hour or so before they got out and met up with us and stuff. We were kind of talking about we had to like go over the plan because Saul only had so many songs that he was going to play, and Darby had so many songs that they were going to do. So
right, the way it turned out, though, I mean, you got
it, dude. It honestly
stretch it out.
Oh yeah, we stretched it out for the whole time.
I love you guys so much for streaming it, man, because it made my day that day, and like just it was so cool seeing like you and Dev going back and forth, and then Darby coming up killing it, and Saw killing it. It was like I felt like I was there, but I know the atmosphere was probably.
But that's dope though, because that like we were kind of telling people that we weren't going to stream it just so that more people would come out. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, really, of course, we were going to stream parts of it, chunks of it. Like I said, I still don't know everything that what got seen that night because I didn't really look back at it.
It cut out a couple times, so we missed like chunks here and there. But I think Jiggy was the one streaming it, right? Or was it Murderous?
Yeah, Jiggy and Murderous, I think we're going back and forth on their devices.
Yeah. So I mean, there was probably stuff in where the live cut out that we didn't get to see, but overall it was fucking sweet, man. And
bro, like that area that we got to do it at is huge. Nice. It's really nice. The only thing that we would change about sound is maybe having 2 monitors on stage, or even 1 monitor on stage would have been great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we didn't have.
And even like the live that you guys did, like that room that you guys were in was like straight up like. You go to a Comic-Con and fucking go into a panel, dude. Like
since we're on the weekly web show, and we are, I'm going to talk about that first because that's kind of what I want to night. You guys like we are kind of going to break down our experiences at RamenCon. You know what I'm saying? And just like this year, I did it last year then too. So this year I was a little bit more prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
this is my first time.
Last year was your first year, right?
My first year was last year. First time ever going or whatever. Yeah, we'll talk about Dahmer. I'm sure Pogler saw it, but I haven't watched it yet. But I'm sure Pogler talked about it. You guys can talk about that for sure. But last year I went and I did the show, but really like we didn't like get as involved in it last year as we did this year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like last year we got like heavily involved, or didn't get heavily involved in it. It was just me, one of my homies from South Bend, and we just kind of DJ'd for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Which I'm sure was still fun.
No, dog, it was totally fun. But if I would have went and saw it even just a year before, it would have been fucking even more fresh because I would have known more what to expect. I didn't know what to expect, and this year we came in, we really like made our presence known. You know what I'm saying? And even from the beginning, once we got the go ahead, once I got the go ahead of that I had got a spot again, I immediately started trying to kick it up a notch. So
of course,
immediately Dev was the first fucking. Well, really, I can't even lie. The first person that I was like officially has to do was Kid Lemon Fresh, who opened that night.
Yep.
It was the first person that came to my mind. And then Yeah, shout out Kid Lemon Fresh who fucking
He
straight
put
killed
that
it.
shit down, but we will save that.
A lot of pressure too
Later on.
coming on as the opener of that show. A
Oh,
lot of fucking pressure. We'll talk, as we go on a little bit more about it throughout the night. When we got to the convention and shit, or just getting set for it was dope. And like I said, building up to it, having Deb come out, and then knowing that, okay, we should showcase Saw. Saw's kind of local, and then can we kick it up even a fucking another notch? You know what I'm saying? And bring Darby out, straight jug shit for this. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
It's what we did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to RamenCon. Shout out to my homie Taz. Shout out Low Spot Nixon. And Chris RamenCon. Shout out all you motherfuckers. That shit was super fresh. We got treated very well out there. When we got cool. Let me show you the pass.
Don't fall.
We got our cool passes. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, that's fucking cool, man.
Panelists.
You guys got to rock that shit all day.
The whole weekend, really. Yeah, 'cause we were there a little bit Friday, but then all day Saturday we were there. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I was
saying?
gonna ask you. I thought that I
Also
seen
heard
that
this one's good for next year too.
I thought you said that you. It looked like you had said that you went Friday, right?
Yeah, Friday we went. We checked in. We looked around. We had a hotel that was set up basically for like home base for us that was directly across the street from the convention.
Nice.
Awesome.
Did
so
you guys
we
get
went
to check out any stuff Friday?
Friday we played some video games. We peeped in on the convention. We just kind of like watched it. Honestly, like we should have stayed at the convention longer.
Okay.
Because there was some dope shit that did go on Friday night that we ended up missing. But honestly, we were kind of beat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. You also did you end up working that day, or were you off that day?
I was off for most of the day.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Still, you got up that morning, went to work,
Yeah.
did your whole deal. Yeah.
So we got out there, and that was fresh. When we took some pictures and just kind of surveyed the land Friday night. You know what I'm saying? And then
that's super cool.
When everyone came out Saturday, I started off my day pretty good Saturday. Then too, it was beautiful out there. And when we did get back in Saturday, Low Spot Nixon had taken us to introduce us to this guy Taz, and he's been with the conventions and does this shit all the time or whatever for years.
Doing it for years.
Last year I didn't get to meet him because Low Spot had dropped out of being able to do the convention, and I really didn't have a liaison last year to introduce me to everyone. And this year she had us go. Man, this is honestly, this is one of my favorite fucking moments. You know what I'm saying? So she has us go back to this CEO room where they're basically holding down for the fucking for the convention. He's got 3 computers in front of him and all of his walkie-talkies so that everyone can because he's the tech guy for the weekend or whatever. Right. And we go back there, and I was just they went back there, and he was sleeping when we first walked back, so I immediately walked out and was just chill, you know what I'm saying?
My bad.
I'm gonna give this guy space. So Low Spot came out and got me, and she's like, "Yo, hey, Taz wants to meet you or whatever." So I go on. Unfortunately, I had a mask on, so he didn't.
I seen it. It was dope though. That was a cool mask.
Thank you. But I went in there and we were bullshitting or whatever, man. And I don't know, we were talking about the events that happened the night before, and he was telling me about how he was gonna make sure our stage is taken care of. And last year he appreciated me coming out, and everything that we've done already for it this year he appreciates it. And he was telling us how they were gonna lower the price after 7 o'clock at the convention. They were gonna cut the price so that anybody who was coming out for the rave or our event and shit weren't getting charged the full price. They were just gonna get charged,
which I think was $40 a day, right?
It was If you would have bought it earlier, it would have been $30. But then at the door it was $40.
Okay.
But then it was gonna be $20, and you would have been able to get from 7 p.m. till 3 a.m. of straight just entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Okay.
So he was telling us that, and I was like, man, that's cool. It's but the people that we marketed it to and were pitching this to, were down to pay the money because Juggalos support independent shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as I'm telling this guy and talking to this guy, you could just see his eyes just
sweltering,
just fucking diamond up. You know what I'm saying? And he stands up and he's like, Bobby, there's something about you, man. And he's telling Kristen, hey, hand me that bag there. And he's like, he told me the story about his friend that passed away, his lifelong friend of his that passed away. You know what I'm saying? And it was just before COVID, and he said that he knew his friend would have liked me, and his friend was always telling him about the Juggalo culture and stuff, and was always talking about Juggalos like us. You know what I'm saying? And dude, it fucking like, bro, I was like getting chills. This guy's handing me this fucking bracelet and we're talking and shit. And he's like, you know, when he told me all this, he's like, I'm going to take care of you guys tonight. So water on stage for you guys. Anything you guys, anything your people need or anything, you just come call me, blah, blah. You come back right in here. Dude, it was just like the coolest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I will only wear that bracelet now on special occasions. I don't want to ruin it, wearing it at work and shit. So I did take it off or whatever, but Pogler's gone. So I'm telling my story at least to you guys out there. You know what I'm saying? But when this shit happened, it was super fresh. And then right at that same time, Dev had called and it was like, all right, you know, hold on a second, I gotta take this call and go go meet up with the fam or whatever. But really, that was like one of my favorite things that had like happened because it does like, huh?
I said it was very, very touching.
Yeah, like
I witnessed that.
Straight up, man, it was wild, you know. Like the dude was a really good guy, and like, you know, you could tell it meant something to him, and it meant something to me, and just like we're gonna say it probably 1,000 more times as this episode goes on. But what we went to the convention for was to represent juggalos in a proper light. And when shit like that happens, it definitely makes me feel, you know, like
accomplished.
Yeah, like we're out there doing what we're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
You pulled it off.
So shout out Taz,
Yeah.
Shout out Low Spot Nixon. Next year, Taz, just make sure we have a monitor. I didn't even think about it because I didn't check the sound while I was in there. But if next year we could have a monitor for the stage, we definitely appreciate it. Because that's right, motherfuckers. We'll be happy to come back next year for another Junta, which we'll be talking about, you know. Saturday, before Pogler jumps back on, I'm telling him these stories and tell you guys these stories. And to shout out to the homie Propa Yanga, my homie from Chicago, straight up. It was dope as fuck running into him, you know what I'm saying, out here in motherfucking in Chicago. So shout out Mauricio, also known as Propa Yanga. He's like, I'll roll up this picture here in a minute.
Sorry.
What up, Hi?
Internet Comcast been kind of wonky the last 2 days. I've been having issues.
Well, you're gonna have to go back and watch the episode to hear what I said about the rest of the Taz story.
Okay.
On Saturday morning, as I was getting ready, as I was dropping the kids off at the pool and getting ready Saturday morning, I get a message on my fucking messenger, right? Mm-hmm. And across the screen rolls, "Are you at RamenCon?" And I'm like all of a sudden, ding, you know, fucking exclamation point goes up, like, oh shit, who's this? You know what I'm saying? I see the name. I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure this is my homie from fucking Chicago, right? You know, click on it, make sure it's him, see that it's him. Last time I saw him was at Gorefest last year, but it had been years before that since I had seen him now. You know what I'm saying? This dude, since he was like 17, he was sneaking into Tiger O'Styles and rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
Him and his boy used to do like a bilingual rap shit where they'd rap a little bit in English and Spanish as they're going through. And this dude, like, it was cool as fuck, you know? Like, he was, but like, I had to look back on his profile, and he's like, for real, he's only like, he had to be 17 because that was like 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Right. So he had to be like 17 because he's only 27 now or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's dope as fuck. So I seen him there, or he messaged me, he's like, yo, are you at RamenCon? I'm like, yeah, dog, I'm out here for it. He's like, I just saw your guys' name, or I just saw your name on the fucking, I'm going to share some of these pictures then real quick. He's like, yo, I just saw your name on the fucking thing. I think Pog's internet fucked up.
No, yeah. I'm here.
Okay.
Oh.
No. I froze myself, I guess. No, I'm here.
All right. I'm grabbing some of these pictures real quick so you see. Oh, so on the fucking...
You said it froze, and I'm like...
The homie was like, yo, I see your name on the thing. So like on the there was like a big fucking guest list that said it was like this.
Yeah. And
then it showed all of the guests that were on it or whatever. And you could see me and Lem right there. And then you could see the Darby part from Dev's thing. So like we had these big square chunks like that on this fucking banner. There was like 3 of them placed throughout the convention and shit.
Oh, that's wild, man.
But the dude messaged me, he's like, "Yo, I seen your name on the thing," and I was like, "Yeah, we're doing a fucking, we're doing a show out there, and we're and like a panel or whatever." And he's like, "Bet I'm getting ready to do a panel," and him and his cousin did a panel on like Mexican culture and anime. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah,
it was really fresh, dude. And look at this write up too. Like the write up for our show was in this fucking in the book like that. And
oh, then, that's super cool, man.
Isn't that dope? And then look, bro, we got on page 17 with the Junta and the Weekly Webshow.
Wow, dude.
Isn't that some straight jug shit? I don't know if you guys can see it on the line there, but yeah, look, so we got on page 17.
What a coincidence.
Isn't that dope? Like, seriously, like, how fresh is that like, when their schedule came out, Juggalos ended up being on page 17. Like, I want to get that, the Kaiju print, with the 17 in it tattooed, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
cool.
I want to get that shit just like, I think that shit's just so fucking dope that we ended up being on, like, how in the fuck did just some jugs end up on page 17? That was the carnival shouting out, letting us know we were supposed to be there. You feel me?
That's awesome, dude.
That shit was dope as fuck, dog. This is one of those pictures out here. Look, this is in the back of that place, bro.
Oh, wow. And the bridge is all fucking LED lit up and shit?
Yeah, and then back behind here, there's like this big stand that had like 3 LEDs. We took a picture and shit in front of it.
Oh, yeah, that's the picture of all you guys together I seen.
Yeah. So that's what the badge looks like. We got the panelist, guest, and we're awesome, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's dope as fuck, right? Hell yeah. That's
cool, man.
I'm going to get into the podcast part of it here in a second and talk some shit. Let's see if I have any more pictures of so. Here's one from that podcast I took of me and Jiggy.
It's cool that it was up on the big screen behind you guys, too.
Bro, all right, so if we would have known that, we would have been so fucking prepared. All right, so if we would have known any of this shit, it would have been a completely different show. Just want to let you guys know. And because it wasn't, next year because supposedly we'll be back next year. If we're back next year, we already have our panel planned, and we'll be completely ready for our panel next year.
Yep.
Right.
It won't be a Weekly Web show. It'll be a full Juggalo panel. But it will be still streamed and stuff.
Do they do it the same weekend every year?
Next year it's like the same weekend, which is pretty crazy. And next year is going to be a 90s theme.
Oh shit! I'm down.
So like our Juggalo panel for next year really makes sense with ICP like being in that peak or getting that lift through the 90s or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're going to cover Juggaloism through the 90s.
Oh shit.
And then maybe beyond that, but right now is to cover the Juggalo culture from like the beginning, through maybe even now though. But it will be in the podcast that we did. If you guys watched it a little bit, part of the podcast was like an introduction to Juggalo culture and like Juggalos and what TeamMUJ does amongst the Juggalos. So if you watch back through it. And then we had special guests, Deb and Darby, to talk about music and stuff and their involvement in furthering this Juggalo culture. Being at this convention and doing our shit at something that wasn't our shit, you feel me?
Right.
Was really cool and like
we definitely. I don't want to say clashing of
cultures. No, I think it was like we found another culture that accepts us. Yeah. And they really, dude, all right, so if you guys see it on the show, which was super fresh, this person walks in and they got fucking, I'm trying to be better on my pronouns, guys, since I was at RamenCon. But this person came in and they had a fucking 12-pack of black cherry Faygo and some red pop, brought it up to the stage and said, "This is my tribute." And fucking set it on.
And that was dope as fuck.
The coolest shit ever. Some guy that looked like DC Faygo guy chilled in the back and watched it. Like, really, bro, it was like, we had like a little auditorium, Like, I don't have the picture on here of it. I was going to send it to the YouTube.
That's what it looked like an auditorium.
It was like the seats kind of like, went up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, up this row. And we had people in the crowd. Shout out Why Not. Shout out fucking Daniel Red Wolf and fucking Lydia and Lavender Love and all of their people, the randoms who came in and sat down and watched it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, like, really was like, oh fuck, like we could, if we would have known we had that projector, we would have been like crazy prepared. It would have been like slide after slide after slide. But what we did is we did what we do best and fucking winged it and made like a really good experience out of it.
Right. It looked cool, like you said, like an auditorium, dude. Like that's when I seen that screen, I was like, what the fuck? Like that's wild as hell, dude.
In the past, I've been called the professor, and I felt truly like a professor. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was giving, like, shout out Beastmaster, who gave his college thesis on juggalos or whatever.
Yeah.
I felt like I was like in a college, like, yo, who's gonna fund that? And I will teach about juggalo culture in colleges across the country. You know what I'm saying?
Juggalo 101, boys. Juggalo 101.
So I don't know, like, a lot of it was just kind of talking out of our ass. A lot of it was just having fun. But that's what we do here on the Weekly Web Show. And that's kind of what that was like a web show panel where if you didn't know us, we tried to explain who we were and show you some of the things that we're involved in. And if you didn't know juggalos, we tried to show you a little bit about juggalo shit. And really, we talked a lot about the gathering of the juggalos because of how significant it was and is all the time or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime anybody hears anything about juggalos, they want to talk about the gathering because they want to know about the experience. Like,
yeah.
I feel like anybody can come to the gathering, and how you guys said it was like the two different cultures, anime and like those types of fans, they are dedicated as fuck to their
dedicated
shit.
as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
so that's why I was like, it was cool introducing us to them, and hopefully a couple of them, you know, stick around and want to check out some of this MUJ shit. And when we come back next year, they come out to the panel and maybe learn a thing or two. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who knows? Maybe
did you guys have a lot of people?
There's juggalos out there that are anime fans.
There are, and you know there are.
Maybe more people asking questions.
Us at a convention like that will kind of help break their shell out of it.
Yeah.
Come out there and kick it.
out.
And like more people coming up and asking questions would be cool, you know, obviously.
Yeah, and we tried to like make it a little bit like that too, where we, you know, like encourage them to, you know, tell their stories or whatever. But a lot of people are shy, and I feel like if there is more of a room or more people in the room, then you have more chances of that happening.
It'd be cool just to have more people from like that there, you know, from the anime fans and whatever come up and ask questions about what, you know, this means, because a lot of people really don't understand juggalo shit whatsoever.
Next year we'll have a poster board by the door that says what's going on in the room at the time.
Yeah.
So it'll be a little bit more informative, and I think if we do it next year, people will have seen that we were on there this year, and then like want to come back and see
more people will come
this year. And the panel will be in the book and all that. There'll be more of a description of what we're actually doing at this panel. Like really, like I know we announced it for like a couple of weeks ahead of time, but we really like getting the panel was like last minute. It was the Junta first, and then the panel was like last minute, and then it was like really once. Like we knew like Jiggy and stuff was coming, then too. Then we're like, all right, we'll be able to for sure
fill this panel up.
Yeah, do this fucking panel shit.
That's super cool, man.
Dog, it was fun. Like you said, you know, I haven't watched back. I don't normally watch back our shows unless I'm cutting clips or whatever.
Yeah.
But the feeling at the time was super cool, and like I said, it was really weird. Like, you know, sometimes we have a couple people just chilling in the living room or whatever when we do it. To have like, you know, more people and people who would never be sitting in my living room that I'm sitting here talking to. It's like, you know, this was fucking, the pressure was on, because when we're talking here, I don't have to I'm looking at a fucking blue light. I'm not looking at anybody.
Or like when we're at Jigsaw's or we're in Jiggy's basement, it was just the homies hanging out, you know? So.
And that's how I tried to make it feel, was just like a homie hangout still and just our typical, juggalo shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's super cool, man. And it's cool that you said there was some randos, right? That came in and checked it out.
Yeah, like people who probably weren't even juggalos would come in and they would hang out for a few minutes and then like, all right, I'm gonna go see the next thing, you know?
Right.
There's one that I greeted. Only one that I greeted.
With the president.
You know, full 180 and walked right out.
As soon as Murder said something, they're like, enough for me.
The president spoke.
The homie Propaganda and his cousin did come out, and like, you know, we went to their panel or whatever, and they came and sat at our panel, but they came like right at the end. We didn't even do like a full hour in our panel. I think we could have done like, I think we had it open for an hour and a half, but we did like probably about 50 minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was about 45 minutes. Yeah,
but that's like really like, that's all we needed to do. Really, like,
We just need a little intro.
When we didn't know what it was going to be like and we didn't know what we were doing, we were basically just going to use it as a live commercial for the Junta that was happening an hour and a half after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and really, we cut it short and we went back to the hotel and we guzzled a couple of beers. We went outside, we smoked a couple of Juntas, and then we just walked back over to the fucking convention and just threw it down. You know
Well, I seen when you guys went
Hey,
live
tell
on
about that
Instagram.
scooter adventure, you dog.
Oh shit,
Oh,
man! We left that out, bro.
I
didn't
seen you
hear what
guys
you said,
playing
though.
Mario Kart and shit on live. That was funny.
Dog, that was fun as fuck, bro. Like
Oh,
we should
dude.
have played a couple more rounds. We only played one round, but
Yeah.
Dev was like, challenged us all. We sat down. We fucking and I came in I didn't come in last. I came in third.
You're like, thank God.
Yeah, I didn't come in
last.
Yeah, that was fresh, dog. And then we needed to get some beers and we were getting some food and shit, man. So
Did they have like drinks at the con?
they had they had simple food and waters and pops and stuff, but no alcohol.
No alcohol. Yeah, I figured. They didn't
So,
let you guys bring in anything or nothing like that.
They weren't like, hey, bring in stuff, but
Yeah, no, I know, but you know how we are. We go to places and we take beer with us.
exactly.
And shit.
Yeah, like you at one point, as we were getting ready across the street, we saw this there was this bumper from this accident, and I'm posing with it.
I seen the picture, dude.
Yeah, so but yeah, to get that beer though, there was no close liquor stores, and I had some there was a festival going on in town, so I had premium parking that I didn't want to get rid of. You know what I'm saying?
Well, of course,
And,
yeah.
So me and Jiggy were like, yo, let's take these bird scooters and go get this fucking beer and alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
You fucking birded it, bro.
Yeah, so we
Hey.
jump on. There's Jiggy right there, bro.
What up, homie?
He looks like he's stealing the car, right? The way he's setting that shit up.
He shall appear.
Looking like he's stealing the car and shit.
What up, bro?
He's muted, but it's all
He's
good.
muted.
Yeah, but I'll keep telling the story.
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck it, dog. Let's take these birds, right? And it's taken us forever trying to figure out how to get these birds going, okay? And we see these jits in this fucking pizza joint staring at us. Like, God damn it!
Oh
And
man.
they come out. And they're like, yo, dogs, yo. And we were like, oh shit, we're gonna have to fucking slap these jits up, you know what I'm saying? But they were like, yo, and they show us their phone and they're like, see that fucking creepy guy across the street? He's videoing. We're like, what? And we look, and it's fucking Matt Murderous. We're like, Matt Murderous was the creepy guy. We're like, oh, hey, yo, that's our homie, dog. Chill, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
my god.
I'm like, hey, good looking out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And what's funny is I'm telling on it.
yeah, he's still filming while they come over to fucking tell us or whatever. we told him, they were like, it's all good, like, hey, we appreciate it, homie, and like, what are you guys even doing? We're like, yo, we're trying to get these birds going, and the dude's like, oh man, them birds be taxing now. We're like, I was like, yo, dog, it's like, I told him, I had to explain to these kids who don't drive that I have this premium parking spot, but I still need to go get beer, so we're gonna take these scooters. Me and Jiggy made this dope ride. It was seriously, it was a little farther than we expected or whatever. And, but it was so fucking
How
fun.
fast
dog.
are them motherfuckers, bro?
They go 10 miles an hour.
Apparently, Jiggy was
Just
super-
do it.
I don't know how fast they go, but the max level was 10. I don't know if that meant miles per hour or
Right.
the level it was going.
I can just see you and Jiggy fucking cruising.
Mine went over 10 miles when we hit the speed zones, though. We were going 15 at one point.
Dog, we were flying at one point, and I was like, we're gonna hit a fucking bump, and I'm gonna die trying to go get some Delos, dog. But then get this, dog. I mean, I think about it, I'm like, we can't only buy a 12-pack, you know what I'm saying? It's like me and Jiggy will drink the fucking 12-pack like that. So I was like, I gotta get a case or whatever. So I grab a fucking case, but now I gotta fucking figure out how to bring that case back on the bird. No, dog, I put it on the thing, and I just put my foot on the fucking beer case and just drove back like that. It was
And now this motherfucking scooter.
dog, I'm getting one of them fucking scooters, and I'm taking that bitch to the gathering.
You gotta get one
Oh,
of
that's
those
lit,
fucking
bro.
motorized-
I can't believe you guys rode birds, bro.
Dog, we're coming back, and me and Jiggy were like, yo, we could have easily took the car and been back like that or whatever, but this was way more fun. I was like, yo, that's... But honestly,
Right, and you probably would have lost fucking parking.
we would have lost the parking spot, and it would have been harder to get back because there was this... there was that festival going on or whatever.
Right.
And they,
What kind of
they had,
festival did they have going
It
on?
was called the Morris 100 Fest, so
Okay.
their 100th anniversary. So they they had one whole lane blocked off, so we wouldn't even be able to go back up that road without waiting in this long ass traffic. Me and Jiggy just like went into the fucking closed off lane on our fucking scooters, like dog with my fucking case of beer and Jiggy holding the fucking brown bag of fucking rum and shit. Like dog, we were just straight jugging through fucking South Bend. It was ridiculous, bro.
Dude, that's wild, bro.
That shit was hype, bro. I wish I could have took my hand off the gas and recorded Bobby in front of me, dog, because it looked so funny with that case just in the middle, like, and like we're weaving through the cars and people are like, you can hear them laughing. It's like, oh shit, look at these motherfuckers.
How many birds
people were,
did
like,
you find? Just
laughing
the
at us,
two?
bro. No, they were all over the place, but we just took the two. We're like, hey, look. I was like, someone ride with me, and G's like, bet. I was like, really? You ride with me? He's like, yeah, dog. And we fucking just fucking hop on these bitches and fucking took off. Dog, for real, we were gangsta, weaving out of traffic, and then we'd stop and I'd bring out my GPS. All right, let's go this way. Stop every little bit. All right, dog, we gotta go a little further.
Oh man!
And you know, like you gotta kickstart them to go a little bit, so we'd have to like. And I was like, we would try not to make a complete stop so that we could just keep going. So we'd like weave this way so we could just keep on going and shit.
Like just doing donuts in the parking lots and shit. Every time we stop, just like, all right, we gotta keep this motherfucker going.
Just so that we'd have to stop and kick it. Especially had that case coming back. I was like, bro, this shit's hard as fuck, dog.
Dude, I wish you would have had your GoPro.
Seriously, bro, it was such a fucking journey.
Jesus,
dog.
man.
It really it wouldn't have been as fun just taking the fucking car. Right?
You fucking cruising.
It cost way more than the fucking gas would have to take this shit. But it was totally fucking worth it.
Yeah, that was probably like a $20 ride between the two of us. But
yeah,
it was
seriously, it was like $10 to fucking go and shit. But dog,
the experience, bro.
It was the experience. Like that's what I said. Like as me and Jiggy are like riding in the shoulder, and people are like, yeah, y'all got the right idea. And we're like, yeah. I was like, Jiggy, man, this like we would have been there and back and shit in the car, but it would have been nowhere near as fun as this shit.
Oh,
and then
man.
Matt's got us on camera. Some kids got Matt on camera. It was just like the coolest fucking scenario situations. And then like really like I kind of glossed over that whole part, but like really, dog, like that, and then what proceeded after that for the next like 2 hours was dope as fuck, bro. We all kicked up in the fucking like the hotel room. We listened to this special fucking project. All sat around like eating pizza and drinking and fucking laughing like before the fucking show, dude. Like that right there was like what we all talk about, the hang. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like the hang before the show or after the show is always so fresh, and like that hang before the show, like we got a super special treat. Like while we were in there, bro, like we had a fucking impromptu listening party.
I knew you were gonna say it. I heard
it was fucking.
Chat.
It was so gas. Fucking Why Not was up in there chilling. Lemon
Why not?
coming through there.
Dude, Why Not look like his fucking whoa.
Dog, I mean, for real, like, Why Not really
That's
got
awesome.
to see, like, Why Not's got to be in there for some legendary shit, dog. It was super fresh.
Yes,
bro.
That's so dope, dude. Just everything you guys have said, dude. Like the birds, all the like. This
Dog,
is
I'm telling you,
so
like,
Speaking of birds,
once they got out there,
speaking of birds don't fly.
birds don't fly.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Matt Murdock's with the fucking perfect fitting on that shit. God damn.
fucking killing it.
But dog, for real, like that bird part, like once they got there, like we just went into straight fucking squad mode. Dev and them were like, hey, we gotta get food. I told them where the pizza was at. They went and got pizza. When they were getting pizza, we're like, yo, we need to get fucking booze. And we made the bird ride, you know what I'm saying? And came back. Good. And like the suite that they had us set up in was like, it was like perfect for chilling. One bed and then a couch and then just space or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking like everyone just like chilling on the bed, fucking chilling in all the spaces, standing around, bro. I had my fucking good ass speaker, so we're just like banging this shit out in the fucking hotel room.
That's
bro.
awesome.
Yeah, straight up. We were just fucking pounding
Like I said,
beers.
like I said, Jiggy during the Junta with that giant ass fucking blow up Junta, dude. He looks so fucked up. He's just fucking
dog, and really like
I wasn't even that bad. I was just vibing.
Yeah, dog, it was like seriously the vibe. I know that's what like like really like he's like, oh man, like Jiggy was like, oh fuck. No, I was like, bro, honestly, I feel like all of us were on like some weird high ass energy though too. Bro.
That's
like,
cool.
The vibe was like insane. The vibe was like doing drugs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause we were all kicking it, bro. Like, and like yeah, we drank and shit a little bit, but like, bro, like me and
It ain't
Jiggy,
like when we all drink, right?
yeah, we drink, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we didn't drink a lot because we were all splitting a fucking case and drink, like, a couple of them were drinking out of this bottle, but like, really, me, Dev, and Jiggy were on a case. I mean, me and Jiggy could have drank that case and still walked home.
Oh, I know.
You know
Did you guys stay that night, or did you go home?
No, we stayed, but the rest of everybody went back.
Yeah, I drove. we took Jigsaw and Kayla went back, and we drove Dev and Darby back to their crib.
Yeah.
Uh,
How was the
but we
drive?
went-
Was the drive bad or nah?
Nah, the drive wasn't
what?
bad. On the way home, it was cake, bro. Like it's just on the way
Jimmy's
out
made
there.
that
it was
drive way worse, bro.
Oh yeah, I made that drive fucking one night.
Way worse. Hey, me and Jiggy made that ride together with equally an eye and a half, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
I had my left eye open. Bobby had his right eye open. That's how we made it home.
I love it.
But so I knew they were going to be good getting back home or whatever. And like really, like I said, like after the show, we kicked it in the hotel just for a little bit, ate some cold pizza, and just like chopped
The
it up.
best
Man,
pizza.
like you know, Jiggy's like.
I fell
Yeah,
asleep.
Jiggy can tell you about the pizza. Yeah, Jiggy did the doze for a minute, but then was back up at it, bro.
Oh no, but that dose was different, dog. Cause I got off of work that morning,
Yeah.
slept for like maybe an hour or two, if that, and then got out. I was just like, fuck it, I'm hyped. Let's drop the kids off. Let's go. And then we left. So like I was up.
That's real.
Pretty
G
much
shit
all
right
fucking
there.
Shit, dog.
That's some real G
Damn.
shit right there, bro.
That's
We'll throw
wild,
some
bro.
pictures later.
You rode birds, fucking
Yeah.
tires.
Drove
Damn.
birds. Drove them back home.
I was sweating after the bird.
Like when I dropped off Devin Darby, like we didn't even chill at Saul's crib, bro. I was like, yo, dog, I would come in and kick it with y'all, but I'm tired as fuck right now. Like if I don't leave now, I'm staying tonight.
Damn. That's super cool that you guys had such a fun time, man. Because like I said, even watching it from home, I was super jealous. I'm like, man, they're fucking having a blast. It looks so cool.
Bro, like, so, you know, after the hang, we did the web show, and after the web show, we went back and we hung for just a short time, grabbed some stuff, we really just went back to grab the rest of the beers, finish a beer, grab the rest or whatever, and walk across the street. We smoked a couple of Juntas, obviously.
Right.
Yo, I can't wait to watch that new Hellraiser tonight.
I
man.
know, dude. It just came out today, right?
Yeah, I want to check it out.
Same, bro.
So we went back over, bro, when we did the show, the rave was like ending, and like last year, because we had like bad communication with the people or whatever, that when the rave ended, they didn't know that we were like taking over afterwards, so they did like a fucking like a close the thing down type of shit.
Right.
So we had to like try to bring back a crowd completely.
That was
after
like
last year.
down, yeah.
So this year, I had talked to the DJ beforehand, and I had Low Spot and Rex. Taz. I keep saying Rex just because I was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again not too long ago, and the text.
Shit, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We were talking to the DJ, and then we got our shit set up before we even like went back and kicked it. We made sure all of our shit was basically ready to go. So once it was showtime,
Right.
And
you guys went right into it, right? Like right after.
literally as soon as the rave was done, we went like right into our shit. We had Lemon like take over immediately, and Lem did like a 25-minute just like old school fucking like juggling fucking dope ass set or whatever.
That's
a bunch
awesome.
of shit. He used my equipment too, and he said like he was like kind of like just getting the feel of it. It's a similar setup to what he's used to, but it was all kind of combined. So there was certain things that he was having, he was getting used to while he was doing it. But man, I felt like he was killing it, dog. And like I was saying earlier, it is a lot of pressure.
Right.
Yeah, to be an opener at all, especially
You
like
know, after a hostile takeover.
not hostile takeover, but after
hostile.
to lead what was going to be another show is like different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to come out of this rave, and then he was going to be like the first act on our show, which was going to be a completely different style of show and all that or whatever. But I felt like when we were planning this out, that was like the ultimate plan. You know what I'm saying? We have a DJ who comes in there and just like does some shit that we're not really going to do the rest of the night at all. You know what I'm saying? And it gets everyone's attention. It gets everyone grooving, knowing that, hey, we're still doing a dance party in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So stick around. And right after that, I had like Dev's like, yo, I'll get on the mic or whatever. He got on the mic. He called everyone forward, dog, and like literally like everybody who stayed after the rave, and a bunch of new people and new people that were there for us just like came up, and they like never left the front of the stage on the rest of the night. The following 2 hours, the crowd like kept. If people left though, people just came back in that other fucking door, which is so wild.
That's cool. Was there a lot of people in there too?
Yeah, dog. Like in some of the videos that I posted, I posted one last night, and there's Looney's like rave dancing on. It was hard for me to send these fucking videos because it tries to compress them or whatever.
Right.
But I'm gonna put this on there, and it'll give you like, oh, hold on, I have this video. I forgot I have it on Instagram. I'm gonna bring this video up.
Jiggy's road raging right
I know,
now.
I am road raging, dog. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, I do have this video on Instagram, and it does kind of show what the crowd was like the whole fucking night. Let me pull up this video real fast. And it'll give you guys an idea. My dog is super wanting to get out here. I feel bad for him.
I heard him a little bit.
Where is that video? Oh, it should be in this one.
Jiggy, you on the way to work, dog?
I'm on my way home from work.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
You're like, thank God.
Oh, I was going to the wrong spot. There we go. I found it now. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna show this video. This video kind of gives you an idea of how many people are there, or whatever. Yo, what up, Mander? Thank you for watching last week too. That was the shit.
Oh yeah, bro. There was hella people in the live when I first went before my phone died.
Dude,
Bro, I didn't realize how much you guys fucking like. I didn't realize how much you guys like streamed, but everyone said you guys streamed so much, and it was super fucking dope, dude. That's fresh.
That's why I was trying.
Thank you, dude.
I was trying to get. That's why I was trying to charge my phone, and then like I even told Matt Murray, I was like, "Yo, dude, like, my shit's dying. If you can take over for a little bit." Like I was at 1%.
Yeah.
Here's those videos, or one of those videos that I think this is one that I took from stage, and this shows you like Pagler. You're asking how many people were there. This kind of gives you like perspective from into the crowd.
Holy shit! Okay. Man, he's getting down right there, bro.
There's there's this chick up front, like she's like super into this shit then too. If you see, that's our boy Looney. How often do you see someone doing some liquid dances to fucking Darby?
That's what I'm saying. Right? He's getting down, bro. That's fucking cool, man.
Should be
in the email.
That's super fresh, man.
Bro, like they were seriously fucking. Yeah, that's our boy Looney, dog. I got another video of him where he's just going ham, dog. He like it was super dope to see him out there too, man. Bro, because we've known Lemon and like Looney and all them, bro, for like almost 20 years, 17 years or some shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like almost 20 years. You know, like so it's fresh as fuck that like we do all these different shit. So like we met them through Juggalo shit, but like I started doing DJ shit with them then too back in the day, and then like Looney doesn't DJ, but he's been always a party motherfucker, like always dance dope as fresh as fuck like that, like
right.
So it was dope to see him, but man, like the way it all went down, like people were feeling the shit out of fucking Darby and Saw though too. So people were wondering like how that was gonna play off, like us having like rap performances, horrorcore like style rap performances at this fucking anime convention, but I feel like people loved it, bro. Like,
right, something different.
Yeah,
and
we got a lot of people's attention for that motherfucker.
That shit was hype, dude. I was surprised at how many people actually did stay around though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought everybody was gonna be like, "Oh, this ain't our shit," but like, there legit was a bunch of people that stayed around for that shit, dude. And
if you look in that video, there was a chick with the camera, and she was going like hard up front. She was there for the rave too, and she stuck around through our shit and was at our shit for at least an hour or more.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you see, like to see other people who because you could see our crew or our people or our adjacent people out in the crowd.
Yeah.
But then to see other people coming in there and they're recording then too, it was like, yo, this is why we're here. You know what I'm saying? To continue this Juggalo shit.
So you guys got to catch the end of the rave. How wild was that shit?
The rave is dope, but bro, it's a little bit more. It's way more tame than anything we're gonna do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
I've been to a rave, so I was wondering if it was something like.
Well, last year I seen people people were clearly on drugs last year. I wasn't in the rave as long this year to really see any of that shit. And then when we came back into it, I went basically straight into on stage. It was like we were running this fucking set. It was just so wild to I was basically tagging in and letting everybody know, all right, hey, you guys are gonna be coming up next. You guys are me and Dev coordinating and he would go talk to fucking Darby all right, we're doing these Juntas and we're fucking coming back. It was just so fucking cool as it was happening.
I know Jiggy and Murderous got some cool shit, man. Like going live, dude. I got to see you and Dev. like you and Dev going back and forth, and then bringing in Saw, or then bringing in Darby, and I got to see all of it, and I was like, man, this played out so fucking well, man.
Bro, you know what was
Like,
dope too about that? Is I thought, like, the way the sound, like, I was like, man, this isn't going to sound good so loud. I was like, it's not going to sound good on the phone. And then when I went back and watched the videos, I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, that shit sounds crisp, bro.
It was
Yeah,
crazy.
any of the video that I
fucking
seen
good as
sounded,
fuck.
yeah, it sounded nice. Like, you could hear their vocals great. Like,
Yep.
even
Yeah.
Saw's vocals are fucking, like, perfect.
On point.
Darby's vocals are
Right.
perfect. The thing is that they were actually running, because they had, like, last minute, bro, like, 'cause they weren't really ready for performance setup, the DJs before us.
Right.
So they were running their microphones out of their mixer. So I ended up running it out of mine then, too, and that's why every once in a while you hear it squeal, because they were getting so close to the equipment. Next year, but that's something else. We'll just... You know, it's all learning opportunities, and I feel confident to say that TeamMUJ will be back at RamenCon next year for something big. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, dude. They both like he said, they were super crisp. Like the sound of the video, because you know how it is when you're a loud fucking room, shit echoes.
Yeah.
So then to be on a live video.
That was my concern too, and we were up in front, so I was like, man, it's going to sound shitty, but at least people get to see it. And then when I went back and watched it, I was like, dude, that shit sounds good. Like, it sounds like you could hear everything good as fuck.
It was good, man. That's why I was like, thank God they did this, dude, because I was like so upset, like just everything that transpired with myself. I'm like, man, I'm missing this cool thing. I'm missing my bros thing. Like, I'm missing all this shit. Like, but I get to watch it now. I'm chilling at home. I was just laying in bed watching it, dude. I'm like, this
so
is so cool.
I do want to ask then, from what you did see, and if anybody in the chat right now was there, was the concept that we were shooting for? It was noticeable, right? And it did it work?
And concept wise, maybe you can tell me what you were going for, and I'll tell you yes or no, because it was just a dope performance, bro. I just felt like it was like our vibe, like something that we would do. You know what I mean? Like at one of our shows, like at a Clownpocalypse or something.
The concept of it so to be different than Clownpocalypse, or to be different than any show, that's why we switched as often as we did.
Okay, I get it. So different vibes, bro.
Different vibes, different vibes for everybody. So like, you know, in modern society, you know, everyone's short attention span or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Like what, 20 seconds or something they say?
Instead of having a rapper come out and rap, which, I mean, like, to watch Darby O'Trill for a full set is still fresh as fuck.
It is awesome,
but
yes.
Let's keep switching up. These people just came out of a rave. They're still going to want to hear fucking heavy bass music. They're still going to want to dance. They're still going to want to sing songs that that they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So between me and Dev, we did like hip hop, EDM, wicked shit, you know, throwbacks, all that shit just mixed throughout the fucking thing. Dev was doing like his style, and I was doing my style, and
I think you blended it well. You blended it well.
That was the whole idea, was to not just do, and this is trademarked, guys, the fucking Junta and the style. But that was the idea, was we knew we were going into this event that's not our home base, first of all, and we knew we were coming out of a rave then, too. So for that, we needed to give everybody a
exactly.
rest, and then keep everybody entertained. So so this wasn't like, there wasn't just hip hop heads. There wasn't just, you know, juggalos there. Like I said, they just came out of rave. They still want to hear some fucking.
I liked it because you busted out your shit, and then Dev would, you know, come in and go into his shit, and then you guys bring Darby or Jigsaw out to do a track. And
so it was like we're the DJ then for, you know, our artist or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but then still mixing in between there or whatever. And like,
it was super cool.
We kicked around other ideas, like it would actually being like a battle, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, me and Saw versus Dev and Darby, but you know, like, we wanted to just keep it where we were just flowing in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, and that's probably what did keep the attention of the people who aren't used to our type of stuff. But you got to remember, even when we do our shows, when you do your EDM stuff, dude, it throws people off because they don't fucking expect it. Like, what?
Yeah. Like, and then they're like, oh shit, and they fucking start dancing and raging and shit for a little bit. So like, that's why the concept of it was really cool to be able to like, all right, cool, I'm gonna still play some rave shit. I played some juggalo shit though too, but I was like mixing in the shit that I normally mix out of shit.
I love your mixes, like, bro. It's always like you blend your shit so well, and then like you said, like Dev would come in with his stuff or play like an old school track that everybody knows. And
Oh,
can
you did
dance
a
to.
fucking Coolio tribute during that
I
shit.
know he
dog.
did.
Yeah, dude, that
How
shit was
much
hype.
was that, bro? Everyone
I know.
loved that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Rest in peace, my dude.
that shit was like it was real cool, bro. It was a real like it was a Juggalo ass show then too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But we also like we fucked with like we got to show Saw and Darby to potentially new fans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
which
who would've
they
maybe never
fucking
have-
killed it, bro.
And man, like watching back, like some of the shit, like it's so dope to see them fucking kill it. Like
Yes.
it was cool in the way that we ended up setting up that stage. We ended up moving just this one table, so then like me and Dev were then just off to the side on this one part of the stage, and then they had that whole other part of the stage.
Yeah.
And we fucking like I don't know, like
I was
me and Dev were
bobbing,
talking
bro.
about it and shit, and we were just like, even like after they had got back home, he messaged me and was like, yo, like, but like for real, like what the Junta was to go as this conversation that we had and these FaceTimes that me, Dev, and then Saw had, and then with the, like bringing Darby into this whole shit and just like making it what it was. It really like was some legendary ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, TeamMUJ had been really fucking on point with some fucking shit like that, and this was just one of those things. Like honestly, like we couldn't talk about it enough. And I often hate talking about how fresh I think the things that we do are, but dog, that shit was so fresh. You know what I'm saying?
It was
like,
though, because it was the first time we've done something like that, and to have Dev and Darby be a part of that with us, it was like, bro, and especially with everything they got going on, bro, it came out to some legendary, not just jug shit, but just like for us in general, like that was some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not saying it's never been done before, but for us, it's the first time we did it, and I've never seen anybody put on a show like that to where it was like, like the mixture of what it was, bro, and we put it down fucking dope as hell to keep not only our core like fan base, you know what I'm saying, but bringing in, like you said, the other culture, bro. It's a mix of cultures, and bringing that, you know, anime RamenCon type convention shit to it, and people were like, "Oh, bro, this shit was hype," you know what I'm saying? And, like getting props for it and shit, like
For real,
people were
like,
digging that shit, bro.
I felt
We
like
would talk about it afterwards, like we like do this again, whether it's there or not, but like you know what I'm saying, do another show similar.
It had to be special, bro. Like the Junta is a special thing, man, and like where like it has to like it can only be done at certain events. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
it was out of the frame, dude. It was like something not normal and outside of the box of what we would normally do at a show.
Hey,
yeah, I mean, because even if
I'm gonna come back in a minute, dog. I'm picking up the shorties right now. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, bet, bro.
All right.
Yeah, dude. Like it was cool. Like you know, for real. Like last year, I didn't have Matt out there. I didn't have Jiggy out there, so I didn't even have like the squad out there. And I did a lot of cool shit like that. Where unfortunately the squad couldn't make it last year, but this year, the way that we did this as a team or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like really, like was fresh. I know that we wanted to do something big after the gathering and having the opportunities that we did at the gathering or the opportunities that we created at the gathering. We wanted to do something fresh and like honestly, like this was so fucking cool. And the Junta itself, like
who would ever expect TeamMUJ to be at a fucking like a con? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's so like that's cool as fuck. That like have we found our second like you know if RamenCon's there next year, we'll be there again.
Right.
Like, they'll have us. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel you.
Like that's something that we'll have that we can look forward to after the gathering, and you know what I'm saying? Like the Junta could be our clown apocalypse-ish type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like where we start and close off October with something from now on. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be super fucking cool, man. Like I said, just seeing the vibe and like everything that you guys were doing. You guys went live before you did any of the events, and like just the vibe with the friends, man. Like it was.
Bro, we felt kind of fucking out of place at times while we were there, bro.
Which is,
but not like not in a bad way.
Though, and
like
it was awesome though.
Because like
it was like we are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I like anime shit.
We go into situations all the time. I feel like just as juggalos, anyways, where we feel like obviously a bit out of place because it's not our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like go to any concert that isn't a juggalo concert, and you're rocking Hatchet Mans and shit, and you're out of place a bit. You know what I mean? But that's cool because I feel like more now than ever, people are more interested in the juggalo world and what we do because they understand the family aspect of it and being loyal to your friends and your family. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro. And like, I feel like, see, this is just like a small shot. There's another shot because Jordan's not in this one, and but like, dude, like this was like us, you know, like we were out there fucking stomping through that bitch. Where's the long picture?
Oh, the one that you guys put on Instagram, right?
Yeah, like
in front of those lights, right?
Oh, hold on, they weren't showing right now. But there's this, yeah. So maybe this one.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
Like, we were out there fucking straight squatted up, bro. Like, so like.
True.
And when we moved through there, we basically like moved all together. You know what I'm saying? Low Spot had kind of like, you know. Oh, let me go back to because there was another like.
I think there's 2 pictures like that. I don't know if you got it on here.
Yeah, but there's another like.
You know, it's one thing like if you're washing your hands.
That shit was great. If you guys saw that, yeah. Here's the
there it is.
shot. And I felt like we looked even like. Because we were all like lined up this way, then we were like super squad in this bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit was so.
And where they throw it looks like such a sick ass area too.
Yeah, so this back area, and then you've seen it on the other picture where it's fucking all lit up and shit. Like,
right.
So there's that picture, and then, you know, the fucking other one of us where like it was just on here.
Yeah.
Like, so they had there was 3 pillars right there, and then all that shit's lit up, and then all that other stuff's lit up at night then too. So
and South
really
Bend
good.
is tight, man. And
there's a lot to do out there, you know.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, dude. Notre Dame's there.
God, but like I was saying, we were stomping through. You know, like we all had like me and Jiggy were wearing the same hat. He had a fucking giant red fucking hatchet, like the Chapter 17 shit on. Matt's wearing all his shit that had like MUJ and Hatchet Men's on it. Me and Jiggy and Matt are all wearing these. Everyone else has like Hatchet Man charms or fucking chains and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were like the only ones in there who weren't like in cosplay, but we were still like dripped. Like our drip would like killed anywhere else, but like we were fucking like we were underdressed dripping in this bitch.
How you got so much drip in a drought?
Yeah, dog. That's how we got so much drip and it was still a drought for us, dog. Like, because it was seriously so fucking like. Yo, people were stunting in their dope ass costumes, and that's what was fresh then too. It was like so many people in cosplay or whatever. But like when we were walking through, like we were like, we were like,
we got it.
We were moving in fucking a squad ass fucking group. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of cosplay,
we got Low Spot Nixon. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off.
No,
we got Low Spot like leading us into our rooms and like kicking people out of the room for us. So it was like we had fucking like convention security taking us from spot to spot. And it was like all fucking 8 or fucking 10 of us or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was ridiculous, dog.
Because you had the president, bro.
We were fucking, dog. We were moving. President stayed in the middle, and we all moved around him and shit. It was straight Jugzilla shit, dog. It was fucking like.
Oh, we also made in the Hall of Fame. All of us.
Oh yeah, they're in the Hall of Fame. There's a picture of that somewhere. Damn it, like all of us. Boggs, you were too, bro. You were nominated for the South Bend Hall of Fame then also.
Oh my god.
There's got to be pictures somewhere.
That's wild.
But for real, we were on like big squad shit through there, and it was really fresh. And I don't know, so we even counted our picture that I don't even remember meeting. We're like, yo, this group was like cool as fuck to me, blah 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 blah. We're like, yo, let's fucking.
What was the coolest cosplay you guys seen? I gotta ask.
Oh man, there was
that guy in the furry shit was super lit.
Yeah. I saw Boo.
Those chicks with those crazy masks.
Yeah, which ones?
Those plastic, the fucking
that don't blink. Yeah,
those were scary as hell. Like, and I could never trip at that convention.
I kind of
really,
this real, bro. Yeah, this fucking this plastic doll opened the door for me, dog, and I looked at its face and I was like, what the one of the craziest masks I've ever seen, bro. But
was it lit up and shit, or was it like plastic?
No, it was like
looking?
It was like an anime girl face. But it was like out of plastic. The fucking eyes moved, but they didn't move. Like it was
just creepy, man.
It was fucking weird.
You be tripping when you ain't even tripping, dog.
Dog, grill. I was like trying not to like stare because it was scary. You know what I'm saying? No, there was like
scared.
I mean, there was like simple shit. Like there was fucking Patrick Star from the SpongeBob movie. You know what I'm saying? With the fucking fish nets and the cow or the boots or whatever. There was fucking Kim Possible. There was the Jokers, but then there was like, you know, super deep anime characters with the fucking like full swords and shit. Boba
like
Fett,
Attack on Titan, fucking Attack on
The
Titan.
Mandalorian,
and shit.
The Mandalorian with Grogu. Inuyasha. Did you see the Mandalorian that I seen who had Grogu in the fucking pouch with the fucking straight blaster on shit?
Oh
bro.
shit!
Yeah.
With the full-on mask and everything.
Full on fucking mask, armor, fucking boots, and all that shit.
Holy shit!
And really, you're supposed to ask to take pictures, so I just don't even take pictures of nobody because I don't want to ask nobody for that because I want to take pictures without asking people.
Right.
But there was some super fresh shit, and then they have an adults own or a 18+ cosplay
Area
contest or whatever, and
Yeah.
you're not allowed to take pictures at all in that. And I wish we saw it because it's got to get pretty wild over there. Then some of the shit that I seen, bro, I don't know.
I mean, it's no wet T-shirt contest
was
at the
nice.
gathering, but I mean,
Who's to say?
No, dog. Honestly,
It's
there's nothing like a juggalette booty, I guess, at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's not debatable or whatever.
right?
But I would like to see at the RamenCon 2023 anime chicks versus juggalette
Juggalette.
booties. Yeah,
Oh, man.
I mean, I believe I've seen. I believe
off.
I've seen the nicest booty in all the lands.
Yeah,
I believe I've seen it. I'm not saying it was at RamenCon. I'm not saying it was at the gathering. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Any
But I
comedians
believe I've
out
seen
there.
it.
But if that is your sort of thing, RamenCon is maybe even it's just as good. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
For
Damn,
for
you see some
Man.
creepy. You might trip out when you see a plastic doll.
Dog, at one point, I was leaving and Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers was creepily asking these girls if he could take their picture, and I was like, that's why I don't ask anybody, because really, if I'm gonna ask anybody because I think their shit looks cool or whatever, but this guy was around there if you magnify, get a picture of you. I was like, oh shit, bro. I had to fucking walk a couple paces faster because I instantly started laughing, and I was like, oh,
awkward.
Yeah, those fucking crazy ass masks are insane, and there was a whole a clique of people wearing them.
Dude,
they
that's
were,
creepy, dog.
full
It's
suits.
more like a horde.
Yeah, because they're
A horde.
yeah, because bro, because the shit's scary. You know what I'm saying? They might have thought they were a clique to us. It was a horde. You know what I'm saying? Shit was wild, man.
Dude, that's wild.
Lafu come alive, basically. Yeah, and hey, they had Lafu Wars, but it was going on during our show. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Waifu, Ouija Mag's finna drop some more waifu shirts or some more of that shit coming out.
Oh, that's dope. That's what's up.
I hope so, man, because I need some more shirts. I only have 2 left of the collection, and one's a hoodie. But I've been rocking that purple one that I wore at that show.
Yeah,
I want that one tattooed somewhere.
that's dope.
I rocked it though at the last one. I need a new one now. But they have Waifu Wars going on.
Ouija Mag
Hopefully, let's have a green one this time.
Plug.
I have the redhead on the hoodie now, and I have the purple one on the shirt. I didn't really like the blue one. I don't really like the blue as it is. But hopefully he lets them out so we could rock them next year at RamenCon, man. Like I said, shout out to Dev for really putting this together and working on this shit with us and working on this shit with me, and shout out Darby for fucking coming out and fucking killing it like always, and shout out to Saw always stepping out of his comfort zone. Hey man, I really I wish Why Not or something was in here, but I really there was a couple of songs that Saw didn't want to do because he felt like they were too slow, but I feel like the crowd would have liked them, especially if he would have he didn't do 17 Ghosts, and I feel like he could have set it up. Dog, I feel like he could have set up 17 Ghosts the way that Violent J sets up his story songs or whatever.
Oh my god.
You guys ready for some spooky scaries or some shit, and just fucking kicked up this fucking 17 Ghost Junta or whatever?
I fucking love that song. I don't know why he doesn't do it more, man.
But his shit was so fresh.
So we can ask.
Fucking Whiplash went off heavy. He did Terminate that went off heavy. You know,
I see he did our song together too.
Yeah, did your song.
Yeah.
I screamed it for him.
Yeah. In spirit, I was there in spirit through you.
I was gonna cut every time that you screamed for Darby, but I was like, no, go ahead and just play it.
That's fucking
But yeah,
awesome.
man, like if you did watch it or if you were there, man, another shout out. And it's like, you know, it is like you got to ride those Juggalo highs. You got to ride those fucking highs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that shit was fresh, dog. To do that with the fucking family, like, and we talked about it during the panel. To do like that shit with. To do that with Dev, even just with Dev, is insane, bro. Like, you seen that motherfucker's post today on Twitter? You heard his beats, man. You fucking look, dog. Hey, gave Dev and Darby a ride to the airport, and I had to like change a bunch of my songs because in my favorites, it's like Darby, Dev. You'll hear a Devereaux tag in like every fucking like track in my top, and then some Suicide.
And he's probably heard it like 9 million times.
You'll dig it. At one point, we were chilling at this stoplight, on the way to Midway on the south side.
Yeah.
Apple Cane's on. I got it all the way turned up, and Dev's in the backseat. He's like, "Yo, we're listening to fucking bumping Apple Cane in the south side of Chicago." That's a tweet. No, I get it. It's like, yo, like, yo, that was heavy as fuck.
She kills it, bro. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, she's legit.
To do that shit with Dev even is just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is like the gone. You know, like fucking all the Fire Ass Ouija shit. So much Fire Slice EP shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say.
And then like he was like, it's not often that you do have your producer DJing then for you. So like anytime that they're together like that is so dope. You know what I'm saying?
It's special. It's a special moment, and that's just like when we did our show with them. That was special to have them together. That doesn't happen very often.
Doug, we're like some of the only people who have made that happen outside of like Gorefest, I think.
Yep.
Like, we're like the only people who have made the Dev Darby live together shit happen. And, hold on. Bury the Living happened at Bury the Living, and it happened at Gorefest. But I think other than that, the only other places it's happened have been TeamMUJ hosted events.
It's so fresh, dude.
Yeah, it is. But like, and we were saying that it's just like, you know, having Dev out to do this is already fresh as fuck, and then now like and then like incorporating our homies, like having Lemon open, like I was saying earlier, I've known Lemon for 17 to 20 years or whatever, and like doing that shit with our homies is so fucking fresh. You know what I'm saying? And like having them come out to do it, and you know, like we know so many people out like South Bend. You know, like. The guy who I did it with last year, the Sweets from South Bend, it would have been cool for him to come out this year, but like, you know, like Sam, Looney, Lem, they all fucking came out and rocked hard as fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? Because,
I was going to say, you guys had a whole crew of people that you've hung out with for years from out there, so.
The dude in that one picture who's got this face painted like the Joker, that's our homie Fidel Castro. He was at our show for a little bit, but he was hosting Interstellar 555, the Daft Punk thing.
Yeah.
He has like streaming rights to be able to stream it. And like,
that's fucking fresh.
Yeah, so he's like able to like show it at like conventions and shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know you guys have talked about it with me before, like having that crew out there that you guys have been to many shows with for years, and now you get to go out and do. You know, you guys get to go out and do that, and all those homies get to come. You know, that's cool.
And like to keep the homies part of it, you know, like with Lemon, to keep him part of the shit that we do, because you know, like we get opportunities and. It's always about extending that opportunity to your homies, especially the ones that have looked out for you before and are like, you're still tight or whatever. So like, that is something else. The fucking the Juggalo shit, this Juggalo shit, and that's how we fucking live at TeamMUJ though too. So like,
always putting on for the homies.
Even Saw being on this shit, we had an opportunity, and we want people to hear Saw. He's from fucking the region. He should come out and fucking rock this shit. And then you know like. So I feel like that was mad fresh, man. And if you guys were at the Junta, big fucking salute. If you guys seen any of the live streams, big fucking salute. For your Juggalo dream at the Gathering of the Juggalos next year, request the Junta.
The fucking Junta, dude.
The Junta is a show experience that really, like, I feel like should be done inside other big events.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Conventions or like the Gathering or whatever. I feel like the Junta is a show that could be really like would be its best brought into other things. You know what I'm saying?
The cruising tour.
Like the Junta should be something that is, it's like, I wouldn't say like, because I really wouldn't say the Junta should be just a show. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be just like, all right, hey, tonight we're just going to the Junta or whatever. I feel like the Junta should be something that's like exclusive, and you gotta get behind many layers to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I even feel like the fact that it kicked off at like 12:30 or 1:00, like
Old
exclusive.
school
You know what I'm
scavenger
saying?
hunt type shit. Like
To get to the Junta.
Well, like raves used to do that, like that checkpoint type shit. You know, I'm not even saying necessarily like that. I'm just like I was using that more as a metaphor of like behind a convention door, or you know what I'm saying, like at the gathering. You know what I'm saying,
Well,
like
right.
the Junta taking place in the dream stage at the gathering from 1 to 3 a.m. Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? Those are the types of things that that I'm trying to put into the universe or whatever. Because I feel like we could just throw a show, but I don't feel like the Junta is one of those things that I feel like the Junta is such this cool fucking thing.
It's a special event.
Yeah, like the only way that it could happen is if like someone with a lot of money wants to fly all of us, including Strife, though, to a spot so that we could do the Junta somewhere. But really, that's like other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like if like
We're available for weddings.
Yeah, I feel like, hey, yeah, Don Chaos, holler at us. You feel me? You want the Don Chaos or the Chaos fucking family wedding? The reception will be the Junta. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
For real.
let's make it happen. Book the venue. And the flights for Dev and Darby won't even be bad because they're fucking in Florida with you. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's fucking wild, bro.
The traveling Junta.
Yeah, we're available for all weddings and fucking bar mitzvahs, dude.
Bar mitzvahs, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, you know what I'm saying? Quinceañeras, you feel me? The Junta at the quinceañera, you feel me? Yo, dog, I was gonna drop some suavemente or some shit.
That's fucking
But
awesome.
legit, man, it was dope, and I'm really happy that it happened. If you were there, it is much love. If you weren't there, I don't even like. There's just like there's some videos on the MUJ page, Instagram or whatever. There's some videos that you'll sporadically see here and there pop up. You know what I'm saying? Jigsaw actually sent me a cool video of me mixing some Ouija and some fucking like trap shit or whatever. And I'm like,
that's dope.
That's gas. So shout out, man. Again, I can't stop saying it. I won't say it enough or whatever. I don't want to mix the part two. It was an experience that we're honored and grateful to have done, and I know we're gonna wear this shit out, but like, dog, like, I don't know, we've never really thought about like what Team MUJ was here to do. We just did what always had felt right or whatever, and there is no like, yo, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, you know what I'm saying? We need the hits, we need the views, man. We don't need any of that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's never been like that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like literally been for Juggalo shit. Before everyone was just like, before it was all about, saying, hey, I'm doing this for the culture, we did it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
always for the fans, bro.
We do this
just
some straight Juggalo shit. There's always been some Juggalo shit, so any cool thing that we do like this is always like, yo, that was some cool Juggalo shit we just did, So thank you guys for letting us do this cool Juggalo shit. Thank you for doing this cool Juggalo shit with us. And man, like you said, it just keeps on fucking rolling. You know what I'm saying?
For real. That's some pimp shit right there.
I wish Tyler would have been there to been fresh.
Dude, I know. Shut up. I was at home like this with the phone in my hand. I'm like, yes, this is fucking sick.
And again, man, I'm glad you guys, whoever got to see that, because we weren't sure if we were going to even stream much of it. We were going to stream like 15-second bursts on the story.
I got to pause my video for 2 seconds. If you want to bump me out, that's fine. I just got to do something real fast. Sorry.
But yeah, like I said, the shit kind of keeps on rolling, and like throughout the rest of the month, we got a couple of things lined up. As you know, for Bloody Sunday, most, if not all, of Team MUJ will be out in Detroit, Michigan. Today, I would have solidified the deal had I not had to go to work and we're doing the Webshow on fucking a Friday, but we're working on some other details to pull up a motherfucking Kentucky for some shit. But that's next month. So, but we got other shit. Hey, right now, Team MUJ are ticket holders for the fucking Wicked. Let me bring this flyer up.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, anyway, TeamMUJ are ticket holders for the Wicked Warlords tour stop in Chicago at it's West Chicago. It's calling it Chicago will get me punched. For do you have the flyer for the Wicked Warlords? So you can send me somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, it's showing the dates here, but it's not showing me the flyer. But anyway, all right. So the Wicked Warlords tour, I believe part 2 is hitting the road, coming up very soon. I believe it's going to kick off Thursday, October 20th in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And that'll have Hex, DJ Chunk, Ouija, and I think maybe even, I think it says again special guests every stop. I'm not sure. But special guests on the West Chicago stop going down October 27th at the West Chicago Social Club. You can find the homies Razor performing live with DJ Bobby Blaze for a special set to set off the tour for that night. If you need tickets, we always say fee-free tickets, and everyone's like, what does that mean? It means that when you go to pay at fucking the website online to buy tickets, they're going to add a surcharge, they're going to add a shipping even though it's will call, you know what I'm saying, all those things. I will get you tickets, or we will get you tickets, patch into anybody from TeamMUJ, and we will get you tickets without any of those extra fees, a flat fucking cash price. I should have the price right now, but I don't. And Have a full flyer for the Razor announcement. They're busy this weekend doing something. They're supposed to have the flyer ready for it. They have like they have a show with Scum and shit this weekend too. Tomorrow actually. So you guys can check that out right now. Working another announcement for that Wicked Warlords tour that should come after I get this Razor flyer. By then I'll know the other news for some more Wicked Warlords shit though. But super hyped for that because while the Wicked Warlords tour will be hitting the road, Hex will also be dropping some new music. And I believe that's dropping on the 16th.
I believe so.
Oh, there's the fucking flyer right here in front of me. I'm such a fucking goofy. No, it's the 21st, so it's the day after the fucking tour goes on. Let me just bring this fucking page up over here because that would have just solved all of my issues.
And then we
for that video, yeah. All right, so since we are talking heavy Hex, though, the new single "Talking to the Moon" with another track on there too called "Halloween in LA." Yeah, dude, the fucking art looks fresh as fuck. Looks cool, fucking spoopy, old school West Coast. So that shit's going down. I think Pagler froze again. Yo, there's Jiggy Fresh.
Yo. I was back.
So we're here talking that West Coast wicked shit, Talking to the Moon, dropping October 21st. And there's a merch drop right now. You could peep all of this on Hex.com. Order it and pre-order that shit right now. I think that the chapter 17 on the back of this shit looks dope as fuck too. So
yellow look.
But now let's roll back to the Wicked Warlords.
Back to the Wicked Warlords here, as you see on October 27th. I know, Jiggy. I'm sorry, brother. I know, dude. And I was trying to I was saying today, we've just been so lucky this last couple of tours that if they did come, they were on a Saturday or something, you know. So here, October 27th, Thursday, West Chicago Social Club. This is a really fun venue to go to, and it's a really good spot to see Ouija. So come on through. I don't know if I should. So you guys check that shit out, and then we may be working another spot here. We'll get back to you guys on more info for that. But this tour runs till November 7th with spots in Detroit, for Hallowicked, and Hex will be on the Palcast here, the Halloween show with Hex, Shaggy Two Dope, Shaggy Two Dope, DJ Clay, and Hex, and Trey Pound, and it's Fat Sam. Fuck the other guy. I'm just gonna talk shit, but I'm just joking.
No, you're right.
Not really. I know, it's straight up not really.
Right.
But that's going down too, so you guys can catch Hex on there and his new joint, Talking on the Moon, with the other single, Halloween in LA.
See Hex out.
Salty. I'm so salty.
Future.
It's like every fucking day of that
Definitely.
show.
He's on this tour. Yeah. He'll be on every date of the Wicked Warlords tour, except for. Yeah, he's on that shit for sure. Every date except for the date that's on the Palcast. So if you were at the Columbus, Ohio show, Hex will not be on that show because he will be at the Halloween show.
See, again, they're trying to have everybody to spend like pretty much a fucking whole week in Detroit.
Yeah, straight up. But really, dog. Besides that fucking, so then they got the Halloween show on Friday. They got Big Money Hustlers Rustlers on Saturday, and then they got Bloody Sunday, and then Hallowicked on Monday.
Dude, I can't wait for Bloody Sunday. That shit's gonna be lit as fuck, boy.
You're gonna have to drink extra Red Bulls that day, bro.
Oh, no, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Trust me, not drinking for 2 weeks. I'm good, bro. I'm all
right now. I'm
gonna
run this Hex video since we were just talking about Hex. Hex just dropped the last video from Demon Season, shot by both these people have now been on the web shows.
Oh,
that's impressive as fuck. Right?
Back to back, pretty much.
Yeah, really. Yeah, basically back to back then too. So shout out Zab on another dope ass video. Shout out Hex for dropping this another video for Demon Season.
that plays too with that video. I don't know if you guys followed when he was doing those Hexploration things on his TikTok.
Hold on,
so he's going like, I think that was where his where one of them was at, like in that little abandoned like ghost town looking place.
I still ain't watched that shit though. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, he kind of just goes through and there's TikToks are not super long, but he goes through like the little buildings and shit and just peeps shit out. It's pretty dope.
Abandoned shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and run this right now, and how come both of them are on there? That's weird. You got 2 batteries on that one pen. Alright, I'm gonna run this on here. Alright, yeah, this is Hex Demon Season from the debut on Chapter 17, Demon Season. And we'll run shit. Peace.
I hold it down on the ground of the dead side. Flip side of the mirror, that's where my cowards die. I'm sipping we were homies, we on that 1-5. And we just waiting to die, so we be killing time. Serial killer flow, rising from the casket. Smoking on the blunt, mixing with the devil's ashes. I pass it, throat slashing, freeway smashing. Come around your bitch, she gonna end up traffic. I'm living on this motherfucking earth with the curse. I'm moving all this work off the curb, you get served. You get hurt, then you riding in the hearse. Then you headed to that motherfucking dirt plot. Cause I'm a cemetery dog, yeah, I bang like that. Something wicked coming and it's in all black. Pussy, what you saying? You's about to get smacked. Step into the dark, then I turn into bats. Cause I'm a black man, Sam Hay, walking in the blood rain. Fucking with that 80 trip, leave you with that dead face. Blood stains on my Chuck Taters. Stomping on my enemies, cause fuck haters. Hey, DJ Carlito, plug me with my amigos. Now I'm riding through the southwest side, feeling evil. Let me take you to another level. I'm killing, so this is Twisted Metal. Love. All my killers on that west side. Got killers on that east side. I know them killers on that north side. I got killers on the south side. Hit them up. Yeah, we hit them up. They call hit them up. Yeah, we hit them up. I'm just another wicked one. With my hoodie on, sipping red raw. Mixing G shit with that dead fall. I put that car to your dome, then I blast one. Ay. Killers roaming through the veil. Get shot up on the block, take them up to the hill. They got a drop on my spot, so I'm waiting with it still. You get my bodies right, stack them up for a thrill. I'm a psycho murderer, you already know that. Still got the talent, so I hit them with the throwbacks. Killing on the dope track, no I never go that. Before I leave, I wanna see your chest collapse. Getting visions from me on the grave. In the Golden State, that's the end of days. pulling in, you know we run the fast. You disintegrate when the demons in the stage. You be looking at a beast, homie. For the shit I'll motherfucking bleed, homie. Me and my cemetery dogs rolling deep, homie. And I don't give a fuck what you tryna be, homie. I put that bullshit in the ground. Give me a match, I'ma burn the shit down. You ain't make it off the compound. I got this shit banging loud. Listen, all my killers on that west side. Got killers on that east side. I know them killers on that north side. I got killers on the south side. Hit them up, yeah, we hit them up, they call hit them up, yeah, we hit them up, why? All my killers on that west side. Got killers on that east side. I know them killers on that north side. I got killers on the south side. Hit them up, yeah, we hit them up, they call hit them up, yeah, we hit them up, why?
Chapter 17.
Chapter 17.
Shit's so hard, bro. I swear to God,
yeah,
bro.
man.
Heck's always putting on that hard shit. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Demon
Yeah,
season.
season.
Dog, yeah. That shit's fresh.
It is,
Videos
dude.
dope. The track's cold as fuck. So shout out Hex, shout out Zab, shout out Chapter 17. You feel?
It's fire, dog.
Still cop that demon season. And like I said, man, Hex is killing it right now. Big, like we played that clip then too, where he had talked about being in that magazine. He had just posted some behind the scenes from that photo shoot for that magazine that he's going to be in. So shout out the Originals magazine.
Yeah.
And he's going to be in or whatever. That's dope as fuck. I think it drops like soon, like tomorrow or this week or some shit he was saying. So that's dope as fuck. You guys could on the West Coast and online see that magazine featuring Hex, bro. That's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That video is cold though, man. Just like him chilling and fucking walking through these abandoned buildings and shit. Like that's some vibes, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's like home. You know?
Yeah, man. Shout out fucking Zab killing these videos, dog. Straight up,
real. Zabba-dabba-doo.
I can't wait till we're able to collaborate with Team Zab.
Oh yeah,
that'd be dope.
Get Zab. We gotta get
that'd be the shit.
Oh yeah,
Zab and Strife. Oh man, that'd be a mega fucking video right there. That'd be
Zab and Strife doing a video together.
Insane.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want to shoot for it too. But shout out, man. This shit was fresh. You know, we were talking about during the Junta or before that how as we were setting up the show, we were talking about some of the stuff that we were going to talk about. How we were talking about new Darby O'Trill, and then some new Darby O'Trill, and then some more new Darby O'Trill. During the weekend last weekend, we heard some shit from Darby O'Trill that, like, honestly, I feel like I don't know, man.
We can't talk.
I'm not going to tell anybody who was rapping and watching this to pack up their bags and go home or anything. I'm not going to tell them that. I'm not going to tell anybody that.
Hey,
what I'm going to say is,
they almost made me jump out of the window opener. All right,
you have some time. Put out all your best stuff now, because when this shit drops, it will not matter.
Hey,
I can already fucking imagine.
Yeah.
Dude just comes with straight heat every time.
And like,
yeah, he does. But
shout out Speaking Cloud, hell yeah. Like,
this some new shit. You know what I'm saying?
This is just anybody else who's doing. I don't want to. They're not in the same lane, but in that same genre.
Yeah.
Just hang the shit the fuck up now. Or like Bobby said, put what you got out now, because when this shit drops.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my tune.
If you thought, like Mike Sayers was saying, man, like Speaking Cloud, you know, like if everybody, like, if you thought Gully was good, and then you got to hear Amputate.
Yeah.
Amputate, like, dropped like right before the whole fucking, like,
that shit's fire too, though, dude.
Super fucking gas, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the Tomb coming at the end of this month. But before the Tomb, you're getting a fucking Jigsaw Darby O'Trill collaborate. Like, whole fucking... This shit, October 14th.
That fucking... dude, the drawing, bro. That's what's up.
Like, so fresh. And then you get the fucking Tomb. So with... oh, shit. Boo boo.
I wonder if my Tomb CD is gonna come in while we're at fucking Bloody Sunday, bro.
No, that's what I keep saying then too, is that, like, I mean, I've got to hear all the Tomb. I've got to hear, I think, what will be on the album, or like of the Tomb then too. So, but when, like, that night, regardless or whatever, you guys will be able to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you haven't heard it before, at least then that night, you can hear it or whatever. And honestly, man, the Tomb is fucking hell yeah. Fucking,
it's opening, bro.
Yeah, dog. The Tomb is gassed then too, and there's like a bunch of fucking fresh tracks on the Tomb that you guys are gonna fucking dig. The Tomb's on some straight, like, some fire ass, like, wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? Some like
Darby in the future, dog. It ain't no fucking joke, bro.
Dog, the present and the future. That's what's
so fresh. I'm saying. Like,
he's a now, dog.
Dude, and the shit that he's done with Saw that I've heard or whatever. I don't know if you guys have heard more or whatever, but I've heard just like a little bit or whatever. Like some shit that he's like sent us or whatever. But like, like Saw's fucking snapping heavy as fuck.
I know, dude. Them two together, just their different styles together mesh so well. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, like I'm hyped for all that. Like I said, there's just there's a lot of dope Darby, and like seeing him live over this weekend. Yeah. Seeing him live over the weekend is dope because like almost every time that I've seen Darby now, he's done just like completely different amounts of shit. Yeah. Hell yeah, fucking absolutely, dog. Like these are 100% great times. Like it's like like the shit that we heard. That was like a blessing, dog. And honestly, like the vibe in that shit was so fucking cool, dog. Like it was like one of those things. Well, go ahead, G.
The thing about that too, it was like the respect that he has. Like everybody, it was quiet, bro. It wasn't like nobody was talking over what he was.
The only time we talked about it, we were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that shit" or whatever. Oh, this sounds so good. That was like the only shit that like we were talking. It was funny. Then too at the end, it was like
the tracks.
Like we went around the room and everybody, honest opinion. You can hate it if you want. You can tell us it sucks. You know what I'm saying? It was just so fucking great. Dog.
Yeah, bro. Oh man.
Because everybody like
shock, bro.
Lem, Lem doesn't know like them like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool because he came in like later and sat through the rest of it and like it gave his opinion on what he heard then too. It was just like it was a cool experience. You know the hang, Pogs.
Yes,
the
I
hang
do.
Is the part of the thing that like everything else is like work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everything else is like work. We got to run the show. We got to do this shit or whatever. It's the before hang and the after hang that is just like so dope. Or we're just like we're talking shit. Real. You know what I'm saying? We're saying cancelable stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's like so dope. You know, like.
What? Hey, and you make a good point. You said how Lem hadn't, Lem wasn't like really up on this shit.
Yeah.
I've played Darby for people that don't even listen to Juggalo shit, and they're like, "This dude's fucking insane."
Well, see, and Lemon's opinion too. His was like, he got into detail, like even like he was like dissecting the beats more, like the music. Right? You know what I'm saying?
It's like I really like those hi hats, and it was just like
it
right.
Cool, he gave Dev his props. For the shit he heard and everything too, so that was dope. Like, but it was, dude. It was just like, it was like silence, except like Bobby said, when you're like, God damn, dude, like,
yeah.
I know. There's parts of it where I was like, almost fell out a window.
Yeah, dog.
Dude, even in Dev's beats, bro, you just hear progression every time he puts something new out.
Bro,
it stacks, and that's straight up. Like even people that don't listen to Juggalo shit that I've showed Ouija to, and I've showed like older songs opposed to new shit, they're like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit, this doesn't even sound like Juggalo shit. And then, like I said, with Darby, it's the same fucking way, dude. And non-Juggalo fans are fucking with Juggalo rappers.
Jugs who are watching who listen to Gully.
Yeah.
just fucking wait.
I
Yeah.
still got
No.
Gully bumping in the motherfucking truck on the way to work every day, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I got that shit on repeat, dude.
Gully's
Uh,
in heavy
but yeah.
rotation still, but man,
Yeah.
That was
I know.
some highlight shit of the fucking weekend then too, man. I fucking like the fucking the Swamp Society, that's real family right there, dog. The shit that we've done together over the last 3 years. I messaged I don't even say it, you know, not for any clout, not for any bullshit or anything, but I even like messaged Strife because it was just like it was weird, bro. Like the last couple of times they've been out there, Strife's been out there then too.
Yeah.
So I was like, dog, this is like weird as fuck with the homies out here and you not being out here or whatever. But like it was like because it like dude, it's just like I don't know, bro. It's like we vibe heavy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the squad raps heavy. Like we don't have like a Juggalo clique, you know what I'm saying? Like you know we're like even our Juggalo clique isn't like really has never really been made up of strangers. So like to have like the rats as the we're all like TeamMUJ, you know what I'm saying? We're all like the Swamp Society. It's just like weird shit. Like we're this fucking like Juggalo clique, but like we're like. I don't know. Our vibe is just like fucking. I don't know. It's just dope.
It's like we've known them for a long time. Is what it feels like, bro.
And really, because like a lot of that we just talked over the internet for like almost a full year. You know what I'm saying? And just like doing this type of shit, and then like so now when we hang out, you know, like it like you know it's not the same shit. Like we're not like like in depth conversations about like our lives all the time, but like, but we're always just like, but we're always talking about shit on just like we vibe on, and it's just like I don't know, it's just hella.
Well, the first time they came out, it was like, whoa, dude, like I've known these dudes for fucking years. Like it's like hanging out with y'all. Like when I first met you guys, like I felt like we'd been friends forever. We clicked instantly, and like the same thing with those dudes, man. They came out and it was the same shit, and that doesn't happen very often in life in general. Not even in with this Juggalo shit at all, but just finding a friend or someone of that nature, dude, in that way, it's doesn't happen all the time.
It wasn't on just work shit, man. It was on some like chilling with your homies type shit too. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like
and with them too, like for us, it's never been like cloudy shit though either too. It's never been like you know. There's times where like there's shit that I'll like forget to ask Dev that have been like dying questions in my head sometimes. I'm like, I'll like forget to say this shit just because like you were fucking homies of it. Like, you know, like it just during the time it just like slips my mind or whatever because it's like I'm not thinking like fan Bobby Blaze when I'm kicking with my homies or whatever. But there'll be times where I'll be listening to something like, damn dog, I got a fan out on Dev about why this shit is, and then I see him and I'm just like, we just fucking kicking it or we just talk or whatever, and I just forget to say some shit, you know?
Yeah, for real. It ain't like, oh damn, dude, you produced a bunch of ICP and Ouija tracks. No, it's like, hey, dude, what the fuck's up? Like in just a real homie talk. You know what I'm saying?
For real, man.
Bro, when we can cut up on each other, like, bro, when I went there, we know
they do.
The day before, or the day of the Junta, when we were picking up Dev and Darby, bro, it was like. Saw, you know, they were rehearsing in the basement, dude. We were just kind of up on Saw about hurting me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god,
I probably got to play it. Like, we were just.
Well, thank God I wasn't there because it would have been way fucking worse.
Bro, shit was funny though, but I mean that's the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know, I look at it, bro. I look at it this way: they cut up on me and fuck with me, not because they hate me, but because we're friends, and that's
Darby's kind of pissed.
Oh, I know. He always is pissed at me. But I'm just saying, like, I look at it that way. Like, my homies cut up on me because we're friends. They don't cut up on me to, like, make me, like hate on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the cool vibe I get with them. Same shit with you guys. You guys cut on me, dude. And it ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying?
You know who's really grown from getting cut on all the time?
Saw.
Oh, I know. Saw is such a new person, bro.
I know. And now it's me, bro. Now it's on me. It got all shifted this way, and I'm like, fuck it, whatever.
Hey, man, like
constructive criticism.
Hey, and that's fine, bro. And I'm
seeing
cool
Saw over the weekend though too was super dope, bro. Like,
yeah, dude, I miss Saw, dude.
Seeing Saw over the weekend and the way that he acted and the way that he was over the weekend, it was really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know that he was nervous about the situation and going and performing there. I know he was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's something new. It's out of the box, bro. It ain't like it's a Juggalo show or something, you know? Like, he don't know what to expect.
He also thinks it's equally as cool that he's got fucking Dev and Darby sleeping in his fucking basement and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the magic that the magic that these motherfuckers, like, you know, like,
yeah, bro.
He's like, yo, like, yeah, it happens like, yo, he could, like, you know, He's got the homies down in his basement. They can create some shit. They created some shit while he was up here. So like,
legendary shit has happened in that basement.
Oh, for sure, dude.
What, a year?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Legendary shit's already happened in that basement. Look at Dev's arms, bro. All right, just look at
Yeah.
Dev's arms.
Dude, the
That's
fucking
legendary shit.
the fucking Darby video, bro, was straight magic, bro. Look how
Yeah.
fucking cool that turned out, and like just the vibes. Like even if not even to do with like shows or videos or anything, and just us all chilling together.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
that
even
basement.
like the web shows, the fucking
Yeah.
trash fires. You know,
Oh,
we had them
dude.
all. You know, all that shit too. So it was just fucking dope, bro.
Vibes,
yeah, that's
bro.
why it just feels like. That's why it just like when it happens, it just feels like you know, cool as fuck, and almost like I'm not saying that like you know because I don't at all. I don't take any of it for granted. I don't take anything in life like that for granted or whatever. But it's like
Nah, dude.
sometimes it's like yo like I'm confident to know that we're gonna like kick it again. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you know, hey, next time we'll get those pictures or whatever. This next time, at least we did get some this time because sometimes we'll go through a whole weekend and not getting any or whatever. But
We've done it.
It's like it's like you know, I'll see him again. Like even dropping him off at the airport, like it was like, yo, like it was dope as fuck seeing you guys. But I know that hey, then like we're gonna do this
See
like
you
again
soon.
like real soon.
See
You know what
you
I'm saying?
soon.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna see each other. Like this is like so I don't need to be like you know like oh damn this is never gonna happen again. Like you know like I mean we cherish this shit. Like I said, it's fucking historic and legendary. And this shit like when we say it goes down in the book, this is the shit that you'll die happy about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you know that we did this and we did that. We didn't just do it. We did it together and we made fucking. Cool
It's like
memories
taking a
and stuff,
motherfucking
you know?
family member to the fucking the airport and be like,
Yeah.
"See you soon, dog."
But at the same time, it's not the same as like you know like taking a family member who's going to be gone for a little bit. Like
See you in 3 years,
yeah,
brother.
It's like yeah, like I just know that like hey dog, like I don't know. I've already seen these motherfuckers so many times since last year that it's just like only all but guaranteed I'm going to see them within the next 4 months or some shit. You know?
Right?
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fucking cool, man, and they're dope ass dudes. So that makes it even better.
Yeah, straight up, 100%.
Yep.
Like that's like the whole reason why, and that's why you know one of the things that I was saying too upon leaving RamenCon this year that like all the people who have hit us back up or who have said that they had a good time or the people that came and they said had a good time, it's like that's dope as fuck for us. You know what I'm saying? Because of course we were gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like of course we were gonna have a time. All our people were there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for other people to come out and have a good time, that's what it's really all about, you know?
Hell yeah.
And we had like, you know, like
even I was there, dude, in trash can form for Darby.
Dude, that shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Oh dog, that was right before the bird shit. So here we're standing in the corner, he's like, oh, Bugler! Oh, shit.
Dude, I seen it. It comes up in my notifications. I'm like, Darby tagged me and said, "What the fuck is this?" And it's a trash can. I'm like, this motherfucker, bro.
Tyler was probably so excited, like, yes, the beef's over between me and fucking Darby. We're friends again. He's gonna unblock me and shit.
Oh, because I'm like sick and shit, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, cool. Darby
And
tagged
like,
me.
he
and
shows me the picture. He's like,
trash.
I was like, bro, send it. Like, you gotta send it, dog. Like, and he's like, fuck it. And then I seen it on his. I was like, oh shit, he really did send it.
Yeah, he did, dude. Because I'm like sitting here and I'm like, you know, I'm starting to somewhat feel better, and I'm like, oh, cool. Darby tagged me or something. It's a fucking trash can, bro.
You know,
Like,
this will make me feel better. You know what I'm saying?
and here, the plane was starting to go like this, and then it just deep dived, bro.
No, that was straight up right into the ground. We were just chilling straight up and just like, you know, like that was when we were kind of like, all right, we're going to go for this liquor store. And then
right.
He's like, yo,
dude,
we were talking
I
about.
was laughing though. I thought it was funny. I'm like, this motherfucker, bro.
Dog, it was hilarious, man.
But yeah, it's crazy, dude. Glad you guys had like all the fun, dude. That shit looked cool.
Again, man, you know, like, of course we were going to have fun. So shout out to people who did come and have fun. Why not and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why not? Shout out to Why Not.
For real,
big shout out to Why Not for coming through.
Dog, and for like, you know, he got to be in that session, bro, and that session was fucking dope, you know what I'm saying? So, oh shit, so that's gonna be out there. Yeah, that's something else we want to talk about too, man. Fucking Juggalo night going down with like, man, that's like, you know, when it comes to lineups like that, like they got
That's a
stack
dope ass
that
lineup, dude.
too. Yeah, yeah. Fucking,
Oh, their Juggalo night thing? That's
yeah,
fucking
Juggalo night,
dope, dude.
Albuquerque. Yeah, that's going down this
October 9th,
Sunday night.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday.
It's this Sunday, right?
Yeah,
Who wants to fly
Sunday
me
night.
out there for my birthday?
Right? Yeah, fly a G out there for his birthday, which is Sunday night.
Get him a fucking bird, bro, so he can cruise around town. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Hey,
but
that'd be an expensive bird ride, bro.
Birds don't fly.
Ride for fucking
Birds
going down
don't
the
fly,
streets with-
bro.
Yeah, that bird didn't fly, bro. And they cost me $10 to go to a fucking liquor store.
Fucking
bro.
birds don't fly, though.
Hey, straight up, if I lived in an area where there was a bird, best believe I'm be on that bitch a lot more than driving my
Dude,
fucking
they got
car
them
around, you know
motherfuckers
what I'm
in
saying?
Miller, dog.
It takes so long to take your car somewhere. Sometimes you might as well just be on the fucking bird.
Dude, people ride them in Miller, bro. That's like,
but
Like this liquor store down the street from me, I get a fucking nickety bird on it. Yeah.
shit. Then I'll just jump.
bird.
I'm gonna next time I'm out there, I'm gonna jump on one of them bitches, dude. I just want to check this shit out.
It's totally worth it.
Dude, it was pretty dope.
I'm trying to find this.
Just ride the bird all the way to Portage to you guys, dude.
It was dope though, cause like Bobby said, bro, they had that damn festival, some other festival going on.
Yeah.
It was like there's traffic everywhere, so like people were at these red lights and me about like, do we have to stop? And Bobby's like, well, I don't know. He just kept going, so I was like, fuck it, we just weaving in and out of these cars.
You guys not see any other people on birds and shit?
No, we were
No, we were on it
at the time.
You guys are the only ones.
There was like birds everywhere, but we were just the only ones on it. You know what I'm saying? And then like after we dropped
There
ours
was
off,
birds.
someone got on ours.
We
like,
pulled up to the
immediately.
liquor store on our birds. There were
All right.
Yeah, there was already
So
birds there.
I gotta ask this because Jiggy said it was funny with you with the case. You said you put it on that motherfucker. So what? You put it on the flat part and then you put your foot on top of it?
Yeah, and I held it in place.
Oh my god, dude! I wish I would have seen
the bent knee on the case.
Yeah, straight up. Like so, I was like this. I had one foot up on one, and then I had my other foot just like on the fucking the case. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I would have lost my shit, bro. I wish
Dog,
you got a picture.
I wish too, dog. And I'm sure we ended up on somebody's fucking Snap,
these
fucking
motherfuckers?
TikTok, or fucking Instagram shit or whatever because we were just like scrolling.
I heard a couple people laughing, bro. Like, oh shit, look at these motherfuckers. I heard a couple.
We were
times.
stuck in traffic at this one time, and for real, dog, we were like right next to fucking cars. We like at one point we were like. They were like all trying to find their like parallel parking. We were just like cutting people up. Like, dog. I'm telling you, I'm getting one of them bitches for the fucking gathering, dog. That's gonna be the shit now.
Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome, dude. Just weaving in and out of traffic.
It was a lot more durable than I expected it to be.
Well, sure.
Like,
Yeah, dog, because I hit some fucking potholes and I thought I was gonna die one time when we hit this pothole and we kind of just like I even like crouched down to like embrace for impact. I went right over the bitch. I was like, oh shit.
With the
then,
case
like,
under his foot.
And then like me and Jiggy are ignorant as fuck on how this thing works. So I'm like, yo, dog. So we need to wait out here with the birds just in case someone takes them. But I didn't even realize that they were just like linked to us at that time anyway. So no one was gonna go just come and fucking grab these motherfuckers. But
I just want to see a video of you bracing with the case when a pothole comes up, dude.
nah, I avoided potholes at all costs on the way back. But hey, because I knew if that shit fell off in any way, it was gonna explode fucking beers all over the place.
Oh, fuck all
And
that.
I wouldn't have been a real American hero.
I had the bottle of Bacardi in my hoodie pocket, this fucking brown bag.
Oh my god. Trying that, dude.
Yeah,
This
bro,
is
we
fucking,
pulled up and fucking just.
I love it, bro.
So dope, bro.
So
And then just
cool.
popped our bitches up on the sidewalk and then just, left them there. You know, we ain't gotta
Oh,
worry
it's
about
lit,
that shit.
dude.
Gotta take
Yeah,
pictures and shit. Like,
because they come and pick them up and shit, bro.
But then these people came in like, are you guys done? We're like, yeah. And then they're like, they rented them and took off. a little afterwards.
Fucking took off.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Feel
love
like-
it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm honestly like, I had way too much fun on the bird. It was, it was part of the experience. If we wouldn't have been on the birds, it would have been one less funny ass.
We would have had a story to tell.
Yeah, that was it was totally worth the $10. It was totally worth the $45 trip to the
Could you imagine the whole crew on fucking birds rolling through town, dude?
God, it would have been 12 birds. Someone would have definitely got hit by a car.
Yeah, we would have pulled up at RamenCon on the birds.
Oh shit, dude.
What was dope is that we didn't have to walk far at all. For like, you could see, even in the room that they put us in, you could see the main entrance to the convention right there. It was dope.
The
Damn.
big old Bobby Buick.
Dog. Yeah, I got it right here. Let's see. the whole we were talking about Juggalo Night. Here's that flyer for it. You know what I'm saying? This is a pretty crazy ass lineup, bro. People just don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at that shit.
Salamander artwork too, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I remember
killer ass artwork.
It's so cool.
Fucking Darby still got the little devs.
Darbs. Fucking Strife, Waddy, motherfucking monster in that motherfucker.
It dead ass looks like all of them, bro.
Straight up, bro. Darby looks funny as hell. Yeah, it's seriously, honestly, it's cool as fuck that this show's happening. Going down in Albuquerque. Should have turned left at Albuquerque.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys should check that shit out for sure. That's a whole killer lineup. And honestly, like, you know, that's like you know, the second best way to start off, because you mean if you already came to the Junta and saw that shit, so now you got to keep that jug shit going. And hey, someone better be at that show streaming for us, like we were for y'all. You feel me?
Please, for fuck's sakes.
We ain't making it to Albuquerque, but I wish we were. But man, that's gonna be fresh. Speaking of the homie Strife, he's out there steadily fucking killing it on this video game. And during Gorefest, he had the opportunity to shoot something for not only just motherfucking Scum, but this shit has got fucking Smalls one in this motherfucker. How fucking dope!
Fuck yeah, let's go.
This video is fresh as fuck. Scum and Smalls one like wore those cool like fucking light suits, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like
I seen that.
Like over like a hoodie type shit or whatever.
Like the stick figure, they're like stick figures with the LEDs.
This video gives me a lot of FOMO again for missing Gorefest this year. It's been super fresh, especially even if I was just to hang out with Strizzy that night. But this set looked dope as fuck, and I wish I would have seen it. You guys can check out this video right here now. Blame Us from Smalls 1 and Scum shot by Strizzy Strife. Pete Gang. Small Zone. Scum.
It's scum, you can blame me, I'm the root of every problem, I'm the cause of every issue that should burn me at the stake. Save yourself just like a virgin, I'm a tumor, need a surgeon to remove me from existence, cause my birth was a mistake. Small swan is to blame, she's the root of every problem, she's the cause of every issue that should burn her at the stake. Save yourself just like a virgin, she's the tumor, need a surgeon to remove her from existence, cause her birth was a mistake. You can claim that with the devil, you can name us on the level of the federal prosecution, you can blame us like the rest, I won't change the fact you're worthless, and your whole entire purpose is to drown a motherfucker, and you really try your best, rest assured your day is coming, and the mafia always running will be wrapped around the barrel like you're wrapped around the clock. I'm glad you will admit to, though you sadly will be fit to be cremated, estimated time is nothing that can clock.
How bad did you fuck up and like to blame me? I spit the truth, you're mad that you can't place me. I opened their eyes, but you kept them blind. And you said they were nothing, way too many fucking times. I woke them up to the truth that this world is ugly. Evil does exist and it's just as lovely as anything a priest or a pope could ever say. If a witness gets raped, that's God and the devil's
It's scum, you can blame me, I'm the root of every problem, I'm the cause of every issue that should burn me at the stake. Save yourself just like a virgin, I'm a tumor, need a surgeon to remove me from existence, cause my birth was a mistake. Small swan is to blame, she's the root of every problem, she's the cause of every issue that should burn her at the stake. Save yourself just like a virgin, she's the tumor, need a surgeon to remove her from existence, cause her birth was a mistake.
Blame me anytime your stupid life gets so bad. A toe tag will make you just another fucking throwback. Man, cause you can't find a reason to exist. Your dad listens to me and your holy mom's pissed. I try to fucking tell her, let her raise another hand, cause that bitch has the power to bury him in the sand. But she wanna be a victim like they all become, and then she ends up dead, and they blame someone smart.
1, 2, 3, there's too many chances given them, if any, that can cost a pretty penny. Profits lost in this game, that is not a smart decision, leading us to a collision with the steaming locomotive. Either way, we'll get the blame for your choices, so why bother? Even if I could walk on water, turn a quarter to a half, and a half to a brick. Heal the sick and help the needy, either way I'd end up bleeding. Shove the cross right up your rectums, all of you should eat a dick. All of you should eat a dick. It's scum, you can blame me, I'm the root of every problem, I'm the cause of every issue that should burn me at the stake. Save yourself just like a virgin, I'm a tumor, need a surgeon to remove me from existence, cause my birth was a mistake. Small swan is to blame, she's the root of every problem, she's the cause of every issue that should burn her at the stake. Save yourself just like a virgin, she's the tumor, need a surgeon to remove her from existence, cause her birth was a mistake.
Snuff shit. LSB. Yeah, I think that was dope as fuck, man. I think the video looks good. All the shots are dope. The editing is fresh as fuck. Shout out Strife. Shout out Smalls One, man, and fucking Scum. I don't know. I think that Blame Us shit was available at the gathering. It was like a limited EP or whatever. Man, that was fresh as fuck. Seeing Smalls One perform at the gathering was cool as fuck too. So like, shout out to LSP. And shout out, man. That's dope. Having Strife do a spot and killed that shit. So catch Strife Sunday on Juggalo Night in Albuquerque with the rest of the squad.
Yeah.
17 hitters in that bitch coming deep. I mean, really, that's such a fresh lineup. That's some jug shit.
It is, man.
Jug shit, you feel me? So shout out to everybody who will be there. And like I said, you guys better stream.
For us.
Who can't be there, you know?
Yeah, I want to see that shit, dude.
Yeah, me too, man. Did you see that new Terrifier yet?
I have not.
I haven't saw that yet either.
I know Cowboy went seen it.
Did he?
Yeah,
I think so.
I want to see. I want to watch that Hellraiser.
Yeah, that's happening this weekend, bro. The Hellraiser is this weekend, so. And now I've only watched some of that Jeffrey Dahmer fucking shit on Netflix or whatever. Because I know Don Chaos said something earlier, and you were like, "Oh, Pog's probably seen it." I've watched like.
He's got that Matt Murderer Center right now.
I watched 2 episodes of it.
Like that. You watched 2 episodes of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched any.
It's
someone screenshot the
Hold on, yeah, let me get that. I got it.
Says I got it.
You fucked up.
Pog straight froze, dog. He's gone now. But yeah, man. I haven't watched the Dahmer shit either. I know enough about fucking Dahmer to watch fucking this shit, I guess. So
yeah, it's a little weird, dog. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess you know about it, but then you like.
The motherfucker was weird, dog. The motherfucker was.
Yeah, I mean, for sure it was weird.
It's weird.
For sure it was weird.
But this spooky season, man. Look, I know, like, I don't know, like, I could play this clip, right? So I have this video, and I can play this video, and it'll be the first time that we've ever played it here. I know it's just the first weekend of Spooky Month, but I feel like I don't know how many opportunities we have for the Weekly Liquor Web Show this month. And I don't know, I feel like it might be a good time to show it, you know what I'm saying? That it is spooky season.
Spooky.
I don't know, man. I know Matt Murderous was like, he was about it, but I think, like, here, like, we've done a show.
Start the movie.
It's been 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? We can let everyone know in peace. You know what I'm saying? Or we can play this fucking clip here. You know what I'm saying?
Play the spooky clip.
I'm gonna play look, alright. I'm gonna play it. Wait. Damn, now Matt Murderous is saying you guys should wait. Matt Murderous lost interest, so that's why he's like, look, I'm done, bro.
He's playing with his nails.
Over here he's cleaning his fingers or something. He's done with the show. He fucking said his contract only covers for 2 hours. So he said he's over here. Somebody call my agent and shit. Picking his fucking fingers. Now we're gonna.
Which? Now looking for agents.
Now we're gonna play this fucking video just fucking because Matt just said he fired his agent because they haven't came and fucking took him out of the show yet. I am. All right, this clip is gonna end up needing maybe
some enhancements because I was thinking maybe we should do like I don't want people thinking that it's like fuck, really.
That's all I got right now. So you gotta take it.
Enhancements.
Let me see. If they'll load it in here, we'll see. All right. So
shit.
I gotta.
No, this shit's fun.
I gotta peep how long this video is. All right.
Oh, that scurry shit.
All right. So.
No, Papa.
It's that scurry shit. You in the whip or what?
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to do on here. I'm gonna have to make some enhancements, like that murderous was saying, that are gonna be. All right.
Actually, it might be
Yeah, it might actually be a little better. I'm gonna pull this video back from you guys to be able to see right now, and then I'm gonna start. I'm gonna set it up here just a little bit. All right.
Yeah, watch it on mine.
So, a few years back, actually during the Pandy Whamby, we were out in Gatlinburg, Tennessee on a family vacation, right?
Yeah.
And during this family vacation, we had stayed in this cabin on this tall fucking mountain in the woods, tucked back in the woods even. And I had my GoPro, so I wanted to show my family at home and shit the ride up this mountain at night. So I recorded the shit, blah blah, took it off. It wasn't until sometime at the end of last year when I was getting my GoPro ready for Clownpocalypse, and I was switching over and I was cleaning up some memory and shit, that I had played these videos, and I had looked at this video, and while watching this video, I noticed something in the video that definitely, like, it's definitely high strangeness. It shouldn't be there. I'm no scientist, but when you guys see this, and if I can put it out here, I have another video of it where I have a little bit more higher, like, not resolution, but it like darkens the video up so you can see the light in it a little bit more. But I'm gonna go ahead and send this to you, or I'm gonna show you guys this, and then I'm gonna have another video sent to the email right now that might be able to show in a little bit more.
Is that fresh ass jersey you got on right now?
You like it, Doug?
That's
Looks really good from the front, right?
It looks great.
Really good from the front, right? Don't catch me turning around or nothing, though. Then it doesn't look as cool. Then it looks like I switched jerseys, you know? You want to see a quick wardrobe change? You want to see me change from my Amazing Jungle Brothers jersey to my Wraith jersey in a blink of an eye? I can do that for you, but I won't. But anyway, yeah, it's really dope, ain't it? It's dope. You know?
I like it. I fuck with it.
It's custom, one of a kind.
One of a kind.
All right, so I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna before I show you guys this video, I'm gonna bring this video up myself. I'm gonna take a look at it and get it to the right spot where it needs to be. There's just high strangeness. I really wouldn't be able to describe this.
Really curvy.
Oh shit! No, that was weird, right?
Yeah, that. Not right now.
Well, I gotta. All right, so let's do here somewhere. All right, I'm getting it queued up to the spot where I know that this happens, and then I'll be able to show you guys on there. Right here, right there. You see it, Matt?
Yeah.
All right. 250. All right, let me get back to you guys now. Okay, so we have this set up. All right, we have this set up now. I'm going to bring in this other clip, okay? So we're going on the mountain. When this video is literally going to get deleted because it's just so black. You do not get, like, you don't even like what I wanted you to show you is like how fucking crazy it was to go up this mountain in pitch black, I guess. But still, like you really don't see shit. You don't hear anything. The part of this high strangeness is that you don't hear anything, and maybe you should have heard something, or we don't react at all. Like we didn't see it with our plain eyes or anything. This was just
it was caught through the lens of your camera.
Well, I mean, like,
listen.
Yeah, and it all happened so quick that we wouldn't even. I don't even think we would have noticed. You know what I'm saying? So
anticipation is killing me.
All right, right now, you guys look. I wish it showed.
To the right.
I might just look ahead of you. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up probably in a different viewer so that we can see it a little bit better. But right now, look. Like you see where my headlights are, right, and leading up the road here.
Yeah.
Look towards the middle of this road, okay?
All right.
So man, I wish you guys could see where my mouse is. That's why I'm gonna have to give you guys a full screen share. But there is a tree. You see where all the tree that has all the leaves that's illuminated by my headlights?
Yeah, the bush area.
And just darker, you can make out the shadow of another tree.
Yeah. There's like three little twig-looking things, and then the tree.
That are outside of my headlights.
Yep.
So past my headlights, in the distance, past that last shrubbery that's lit up or whatever, there's like you can see the trees kind of in the distance, right?
Yeah.
In another video that I'll show you guys, you'll be able to see almost like some kind of light that shimmers off of this tree first. But now I want you guys to look in this road and tell me what you guys see. Okay?
What the fuck just ran across the road, bro?
Did you see? All right, so you guys can make that out, okay?
Yeah, something ran across, dog. It was a black shadow.
Yeah, I see the shadow, dog.
Oh, it did it again, dude.
So, no, I'm just rewinding. I'm gonna keep rewinding that to make sure you guys can see it, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play it again.
There it went, dog.
All right,
yeah,
so
weird, dog.
So this is I have another video now of me kind of enhancing it a little bit, right? So in this video, like if it would have been like if it would have been like a living creature, it would have ran right into my car.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
If it's when you look at this, I mean I've zoomed in and everything, it is just a shadow. A shadow would have been moving the other way. Not towards my fucking car.
Yeah, off the light.
Yeah,
off the light.
Yeah, off. Yeah, all right. So
not through the light.
I have another video. Hopefully.
Yeah, not through the light. It would have went off the light that way or that way, not into you.
All right. So in the video that I'm going to show you guys now and actually screen share, I'm going to be able to go off a little bit better. Oh, fuck.
Spoopy, dog. That shit ran straight into your car.
Yeah.
Probably into your anus.
It's the ghost of a squirrel.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Right? It fucking could be, right?
It could be, bro.
It fucking could be, okay? But it's a ghost of something. It's a ghost of something. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more detail in this other video here. I recorded this then off of my phone,
right?
So that like the iPhone picks up light, right? So it picks up like a fucking glimmer of light. Full screen
like a fucking spirit or something, bro. That's wild.
I gotta do this. I gotta do a full screen share. This shit sucks. So check this out for a second. All right, I'm gonna. You guys can see this now or what? No. Hold on.
I can't see nothing right now.
Nothing yet. Now.
All right.
Oh, that's some major.
Now you guys can.
There was a lot of matrix going on. Yeah, I can see.
Now you can see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that the little light right there in the middle already?
No, that's not going to be the light there. Okay, so we're going to go back. All right, you see the light here now?
Yeah.
All right,
now, I was talking about.
Yeah. All right, now watch. Okay, watch this fucking video. I'm gonna press play on it.
What the fuck? Whoa! What the fuck? It went down and then over.
Isn't that fucking crazy? That's the shadow.
It did, bro. Holy shit! It did it again.
So it's whatever it is, like a fucking cryptid or some shit. Fucking manifests as an orb here and then runs at the fucking car.
I saw an orb.
Isn't that fucking insane?
That's
I mean, like,
wild.
here, look, I'm gonna so that there's nothing else on the screen, so you guys can just see.
Dude.
I got some mannequins, but at the end of the day,
Yup. Boom. Moves. Wow.
Bro, that's
So
wild.
like,
Are we still that footage now?
I could just like tap by tap.
Oh.
So like,
Dude, what the fuck, bro?
Dude,
isn't that fucking crazy?
It's creepy,
How it
dog.
lights
Like,
up,
it is just a dude, and it's just a fucking shadow.
Holy
There's
shit.
nothing else there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not an animal.
see it
You know what I'm saying? It's
appear out of nowhere.
it's
you
a
see
fucking-
that orb
up here,
appear out of
yeah.
nowhere.
And we didn't
Right.
see the orb when we first saw. Like, see, I'm just looking at it dark, and I just see the shadow. When we start analyzing it more, and then I was gonna record it with my iPhone, just to have the video like that. And that's when, like, your iPhone picks up extra light and shit. So
Yeah.
it picked up that orb, and like,
That was
this is
wild
crazy
looking, man.
shit.
Like, what the fuck?
So maybe it's just.
Hold on, I'm not showing anything anymore right now, but I don't know. So if you saw it on there or whatever, if you get, okay, yeah, it might just be like. So I'm gonna play the raw video again though too. Now that you guys have seen it on the light up video, I'm gonna play the raw video.
It went. I just seen it.
Yeah, so here's the raw video now.
There went it. Yeah. That's creepy, bro.
Dog, if it would have been a fucking animal, I would have reacted. You know what I'm saying? Like, my windows are down and shit. You would have heard like a fucking, like, you would have heard me run it over. You would have.
It's crazy. It's crazy that the human eye could catch that so fast too. Because I'm literally. It's
And that shit moves quick as fuck, bro. So
Yeah.
it zooms at the fucking car. Like, it manifests so fast that it zooms like at the car. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
That's
what the
too
fuck
fast.
is? Yeah, I know, dude. How the fuck I caught it the first time even? Like, what the fuck?
So this is in the fucking in the mountains of fucking Gatlinburg, Tennessee. There could be anything out there.
Oh, for sure,
See,
man.
yeah, dog. I don't know. Yeah, shout out Ace Tone, bro. Yeah, man. I don't know
What
what the fuck it was, bro. Like,
my homie.
that's what I kept thinking too. Like Skinwalker or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
No
like
shit, dude.
this shit.
What the
Like,
fuck?
hear like all kinds of stuff that has happened in those fucking woods over history or whatever that was. And we're like our cabin was on like a private road, so you had to, if you watched the whole long video, like right before we come into that spot, I turned down a private road, and then it's just like
Okay.
a straight shot down to the cabin. And like
Who
I said,
knows what happened in that bitch?
you don't hear us react in the car.
Every spoopy
like,
spoopy season. We
well, that's
gotta go
why,
do something, bro.
like, this wasn't like, when you find ghost footage, this is how you find it. You know what I'm saying? When you find creepy footage, you're not like out there going to look for it. This was just trying to show, like, hey, this is where my fucking cabin was, and it was a pain in the ass to drive through that night. You know what I'm saying? And here it's some fucking.
See, and that makes it even more,
authentic.
Yeah.
Bro, but the crazier part is, like you said, when you did the recording from your
Yeah,
iPhone,
no,
you can see the orb, and then it drops down, then it shoots.
On some straight up
That's
Zach
wild.
Baggins shit, you see it manifest, dog. You see it fucking a full manifestation into an orb, and then turns into a shadow. You get like
the light anomaly.
exactly right. So like this that shit. I feel like a ghost hunter would have them like ejaculating, dog. You feel me? Like like that's a solid fucking class A fucking orb and then shadow thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some fucking like high strangeness.
I'm all about that shit too.
Outside of Squad,
Yeah,
like everybody who's
shit,
watching this or just in this is the first time that I've showed that really to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I just
real.
haven't really known what to do with it because it's like, I'm just gonna show people this like some like spooky shit or some high strangeness shit, and like and everyone agrees, that's definitely some fucking like.
Hey, Darby would have been like, bro,
but like on that like debated on science. Then do shadows work like that? Is that how like shadows don't fucking move like that?
No,
they move again away. So
Unless
you
the
hit
shadow
something and the
people-
light hits it and the shadow moves away.
Yeah,
And it
it's like,
doesn't
can't
go in
be-
front of you, dude.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it
zoom
can't
in,
be
it doesn't
fucking-
run into you.
The fucked up
It-
thing is it was in full light.
Yeah, and it fucking that dark
It
of a
was
shadow, and it
black.
darted at the fucking car, bro.
And
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
black.
Yeah, black as
Yeah.
black as night. You know what I'm saying? Like, It was
full
already
light.
pitch black. Yeah, it was pitch black on that road, and you see full dark fucking shadow run at the car. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't do that.
That's just like, and that's like what I showed you guys too. I've showed you guys the raw footage, and then off of the iPhone. That is like right there is like, I feel like that is like legit evidence of some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like
sure.
at least
Ghosts,
evidence of high strangeness.
Exist.
Like it doesn't even like, I don't know what it's evidence of, just other than something fucking strange that's like unexplainable.
Energies.
You know? Like,
It could be energies. It
Shit
could
don't
be,
move shit don't move like that in light, dude.
You know?
like, and like people rode horses through there. People fucking, maybe fought battles. I don't know what the fuck. It's like, it's off the fucking off the Appalachian Trail and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's off the beaten path, bro.
Everywhere's fucking probably haunted, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you go, I legit spent the night in that fucking asylum with Webmaster Baker and shit, and like we had some crazy shit happen or whatever. But like that, like we were seeking that shit out, and like
you weren't seeking that.
This shit, we were like, yeah, like me and Jiggy have like this crazy. We've told our ghost story before too, and we weren't seeking that shit out and saw some fucking crazy shit that like still to this day I remember. And like but for this, it was like, this is one of those things where it's like, I'm just combing through some fucking footage that you took. How much stock bullshit footage do you have that you never really even just like combed through? Here I'm just looking at this shit and happen to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's wild. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta believe in that. You gotta believe in that shit to see it too, though. That's a fact, dog.
Like it's like some shit that like for real, like no matter what it is, like I don't know, like whether it's spirit, whether it's energy shit, it's something that's unexplainable, and they're like just randomly caught on some fucking a GoPro that I like strapped to the hood of my car. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I feel you.
The same GoPro that I strapped to Saw's car and exploded on the side of fucking 94. That's a whole nother fucking story.
That's a whole nother story, bro. That's a whole nother ghost story.
Then it's good, but I do have the fucking original footage of that, and when, like that other shit's just shot from my iPhone just to show you, just to like
right. No, I feel
like
you.
really. I'm probably gonna put. I'm gonna put it together with the raw footage and the iPhone footage and put it onto our YouTube channel. It'll probably be the biggest hit video that we ever got. I was gonna have some kind of clickbaity ass fucking title for it or whatever. But really, I've been sitting on it because I found it last year, like right around the time that we did Clownpocalypse 2 last year. It was when I found the footage, and really I've kind of just been kicking it around, like not sure.
Hey, we should do that again, like on one of the shows. Like everybody's got their, like, you know what I'm saying, spooky story show.
So right. If we could get another web show in throughout this month, that would be really dope. Tell some, like, cause man, for real, I'd let Jiggy tell it, and I'll just fucking back him up on some of the shit of the haunted house in Lake Station. Me and Jiggy saw a full body apparition in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's bro. I remember like even the story with PJ and when the floor shook in that place and all that shit. That house was weird, and it's crazy to think that. I mean, I was remodeled and everything, but people live in that motherfucker.
Live there now, yeah.
And I went
by there the other day.
Yeah, I always want to go over there and just like, yo, do y'all ever hear some shit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No shit.
Bro, because I've had, like, outside of seeing the thing that happened with PJ and Frankie and or like PJ and them when they heard that shit and they all poured out of the place, I had like a similar experience with JL and like Mike Meitzler and someone else after a fun fair. We had like a similar experience to what they did, but then at that same place, me, Jiggy, and JL saw something that like for real, like full body apparition type shit.
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro.
Like full fucking crazy shit.
They out there, dog. They out there.
So I think if we do another, I mean, it's still the beginning of the month. There's probably a possibility that we'll run another show before the end of the spooky season, and we'll tell full-on ghost stories. So if you guys have one and you want to tell it, be on the lookout, though. I think I'm going to put this footage finally out online, especially so that people could see it better or whatever. Man, that's my spooky footage, man. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, you guys have been like, talking about it in the chat, and I think it's fresh. I mean, it's definitely something, right? Like it's not just me being a fucking stoner or whatever, right? Like that's like
what's crazy.
Something, right?
Like the raw footage, you don't see the orb, but like in the iPhone, you see the orb. You see it, but you see it go from that corner, drop down, and then it fucking dips.
Yeah, like diagonally too, bro.
It's like that shit is like.
Like I said, shadows don't move in light that way.
Yeah.
So there's
fucking squirrels don't fucking Yu-Gi-Oh ball or some shit at me. I don't know. Like that shit
Pokemon B.
That shit was like a full-on fucking ball or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna send.
Yeah, that was some shit, bro. That had to be something. That was just not normal the way it moved and the way it did that shit.
Fucking high strangeness. I just need to I need to voice over the clip. In this clip, you will see a shadow moving at a vehicle as it drives through the dark forest. The people in the car had no idea what they seen. Was it a ghost or something else? Number 17.
Oh shit, bro. Yeah. Damn, that's wild that you even caught that on that video.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I mean, who knows what else has ever been caught on fucking video that you just never fucking.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. Ghost is wild, dog.
See, now you're gonna have when you upload it, you're gonna have to edit the video and
circle it with your little.
Really, I am gonna have to do a little bit of editing onto it, just at least the raw footage. It's gonna be
and then you're gonna have that
10 seconds of driving, and then the thing, or at least 5 seconds before drunk, and then it'll be the iPhone enhanced video where it'll say iPhone enhanced video, actual footage of iPhone enhanced video to so you can see the orb and circle the orb and shit.
That Unsolved Mysteries music playing in the background.
This person here, you see this this ad right here? This is the same ad that Trauma26 uses to get his views.
Nice.
No fucking way, bro.
I just seen it pop up.
Oh, I love it.
Maybe.
Shout out to the fucking view bots. Give us $10,000. Give us a free month trial. You feel me?
Yeah, for
real.
real.
Fucking think about
it. But yeah, man. This episode of the Weekly Wicked Love Show has been mad fresh. It was dope as fuck to talk about RamenCon, the Junta, all the new Darby O'Trill, and all this shit. New Hex, Juggalo Night going down this Sunday in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
The motherfucking man. Hey, Juggalo's is big beaming motherfucker.
Big.
Yeah. Wicked Warlords tour kicks off in on the 20th. You guys can peep it, check that shit out. Mad Halloween activities going on, and I think we get another show in this month. We're gonna tell spooky stories, so you guys on the next show it'll be like full fucking spooky. So come with your favorite horror movies that you want to talk about. Watch some new ones. Have some ghost stories, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Thank you for everything. We fucking love you guys. I'm your boy Bobby Blaze.
I'm Matt Murderous.
Jiggy Fresh.
Hog baby.
And
Hog baby.
It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the Weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say.